Fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the three, nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks, double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three, hit it. That's a three for South Loup.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhill Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos, a 3, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in and scores 2.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long 3, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime, goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry, handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bow's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the three, nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks, double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three, hit it. That's a 3 for South Loup.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden home. A diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhill Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three. Got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Ryan, nice post move, lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it. And looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score.
Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And good evening, everybody. We welcome you live to Litchfield High School as we bring you high school basketball, a girls and boys basketball doubleheader as Ansley Litchfield plays host to Twin Loup. Hi, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson. Great to have you alongside. Jeremy Scheif will join me shortly. Great to have you with us for girls and boys basketball here tonight. Up first, the girls' varsity game, and on the radio tonight, it's being brought to you by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Twin Loup Boosters, Trotter Fertilizer, Central Nebraska Electric, Flatwater Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Muddy Creek Ag, Hamilton Telecommunications. Tonight's radio coverage also being brought to you in part by our sports plan sponsors for the year. And they include the Nebraska State Bank, Rods Body and Paint, Aero Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Meat Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. Not only are we live tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com, we're also doing our live video stream accessible through SandhillsExpress.com. We'll come back and tell you more about that right after these words.
Brought to you in part by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery. Have you seen all those awesome t-shirts when you attend state competition? There's a good chance Moonlight has printed what you're seeing. They love partnering with local schools to put your athletic and extracurricular achievements on apparel for fans. Ask them about screen printing, embroidery, and more promotional products. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters, whose members include Team Physical Therapy, Terry and Chandra Horkey, TCH Seeds, The Ritz Cafe, Trotter's Grain and Fertilizer, Trotter's Low and Go, Union Bank and Trust, Upstream Ranch, Valley County Health System, and Wagner Bunkhouse and Cabins. Enjoy the broadcast, brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Trotter Fertilizer is happy to help bring you this broadcast of high school sports. They are proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Trotter Fertilizer provides fertilizer, chemicals, custom application, grain storage, propane, and more to Central Nebraska. Contact them today and they'll start helping you with your operation. Trotter Fertilizer in Ansley and Litchfield.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
At Flatwater Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
At Muddy Creek Ag in Ansley, they love supporting the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and all that these student athletes achieve in competition and in the classroom. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy supply their customers with all feed and seed products while exceeding expectations with fair prices and service that is unmatched by the competition. They have new and used seed tenders and are your local channel seedmen, cheering on the Spartans and bringing you this sports coverage. Muddy Creek Ag. Call 308-935-1155 for Muddy Creek Ag on Highway 2 in Ansley.
Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Bball TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
And we bring it back to Litchfield High School, getting closer to tip-off of Game 1 of our doubleheader. Girls varsity game is up first. Boys will follow. Both of them for you tonight on KBBN Radio and live on our video stream, which you can access through sandhillsexpress.com or go directly to the Sandhills Express Facebook page and Sandhills Express YouTube channel. When you watch the action tonight, accompanied by our radio call, we hope that you pay close attention to the business logos that are flashing across your screen, as they are the ones sponsoring our live video stream tonight. And we say thanks to Callaway District Hospital, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Mead Lumber, Culligan, Bailey Crop and Pioneer Seed, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, H&R Block, Sandhills Custom Creations, Power Solutions, and Muddy Creek Ag for helping us with our live video stream of tonight's games on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. Ansley Litchfield and Twin Loup, the girls' half of our doubleheader, coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Is brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters, whose members include 4W Delaney, Agland ATV, Burwell Dental Clinic, Burwell Family Practice PC, Calamus Outfitters, Carhartt Lumber Company, Central Nebraska Electric, Central Nebraska Medical Clinic, City of Sargent, Connie's Beauty Salon, Corner Stop, Craig and Diane Van Cura, Dad's Calamus East, and Diamond Ring Ranch. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Don't let ice have you and your customers slipping and sliding about. Pick up commercial strength Thaw Master Ice Melt at Arrow Seed in Broken Bow. Designed with optimal melting speed and performance, Thaw Master is long-lasting and can stand up to the frigid Nebraska temperatures because it melts up to 10 degrees below zero. It's even dyed green for easy application and high visibility. The best part? It's highly effective and affordable. Pick up your 50-pound bag at Arrow Seed in Broken Bow.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Grocery Cart is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. The case is always full of delicious food you can have right away, or talk to the staff about your upcoming event and they'll make food for you. There's a wide selection of salads, and don't forget Chester's chicken buckets and strips. If the occasion calls for a cake, you can have it decorated how you'd like. Call the GK Deli at 872-2206 or stop by inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Start the new year off-road with the Polaris sales event. Anglin ATV is stocked up with all of the different machines you will need to kick off the new year. Not to mention all of the in-stock accessories they have to help you tackle every job you will face in 2025. Polaris is even offering a coupon this month towards cab components to help keep you warm. Stop in today at Anglin ATV for great Polaris deals. Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
And we bring it back to Litchfield High School, again getting close to the tip-off between Twin Loup and Ansley Litchfield. Game one of our doubleheader. Girls game up first, boys game will follow. Joined now by Jeremy Scheib, who helps us call tonight's games. Good to see you, partner. Nice to be working with you again. How has the start of the new year been for you?
It's been pretty great. No complaints here, and excited to be into some sports again, and January and February keeps us busy.
It does that.
So stick with us.
Of course, we'll be busy again tomorrow. Jeremy and I will travel to Kearney, where we'll have coverage of Broken Bow basketball, boys and girls, tomorrow. But tonight, the focus is Ansley Litchfield and Twin Loup. And Jeremy, when you look at these two matchups on paper, I think we've got two good ones ahead of us. We look at the girls' game first. Ansley Litchfield 3-8. Their wins against Highline, Loomis, and Central Valley. But I think worth noting, if you dig a little deeper, 5 of their 8 losses have been by 8 points or less. So they've been in a lot of games, and they're going to try to find a way to get in the win column tonight.
Yeah, they've been in a lot of games, and that lends itself to just sticking around, right? Doing the little things and never really feeling like you're out of a contest. And those are things that coaches want to see out of their teams going into the new year and the back half of the season.
Ansley Litchfield averaging 31 points per game, led in scoring by Carrie Ryan at 6.6 a game. Cadence Feldman averages just over 6 points per game as well. Twin Loup, meanwhile, 4-6 on the year. Their wins have come against South Loup, Sand Hills Valley, Elba, and Palmer. Suffered a 4-game losing streak early in the season, but Jeremy, they've won 3 of their last 5. Now, you saw them in their season opener against South Loup. Madison Glidden had a big game that night, 16 points. Reagan Mahler also in double figures with 13. This a team, too, that's been in a lot of games. They're 4-6. They want to get a win tonight as well, obviously.
And I think they can really, you get further into the season and you start being more confident in shots that you made last year pretty consistently. And Reagan Mahler, she can shoot it from deep. She's a deep threat for them. And she's also a dribble drive threat, as is Glidden. So those two lead the scoring but it's for good reason. They play aggressive offense, so Twin Loup will look to get some of that from them tonight.
Again, we're live on both radio and video tonight. Jack Simpson is with us. He's behind the camera. Let's wave to Jack. He's across the way today. He sees us. He's waving at us. Hi, Jack.
He's probably panicking because he thinks we're waving because something's wrong.
Yeah, everything's good, Jack. Everything's okay. Good to have Jack with us. Good to be on radio and video tonight. Again, we say thanks to all of the sponsors who are making our coverage possible on both avenues here tonight. Should be a good one. Girls game gets us started. Ansley, Litchfield, and Twin Loup. It's a doubleheader coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Powering able movement. The winter season presents us with all kinds of challenges, one of which that is tricky, slippery ice. If you need help recovering from a fall, call us at Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We've served Central Nebraska with personalized and compassionate care for over 50 years, 872-5111. With locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, Team Physical Therapy can get you moving again. Call 872-5111.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow is all about gearing you up for sports. Whether it's for participating or for cheering from the stands, they have it. It's time for their semi-annual shoe sale, giving you 25% off all regular price shoes. So head through their door on west side of the square and bring your feet to do some test fitting. They carry the brands you're looking for, like Mount to Coast, Ufas, Brooks, Twisted X, and Merrill. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. 25% off regular price shoes at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Ready or not, here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Mead Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
This broadcast is brought to you by Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow, where we deliver caring and comprehensive health care right here, close to home. The specialty clinic brings our residents access to the area's most experienced physicians in cardiology, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and more. Partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
It's a new year, and the friendly staff at Gateway Motors would love to help you get going during the Start Something New sales event happening this month. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck that you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Stop in so you can start the new year in a beautiful set of wheels.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
And we come back to Litchfield High School, getting ready to go with the first half of our doubleheader. Girls game is up first, and as we take a look at your starting lineups, we'll look first at the visiting Lady Wolves of Twin Loup. They'll go like this. Reagan Mahler is a senior, Gracie Rodacker senior, Carson Vincent junior, Madison Glidden senior, and Lorena Shana a junior. The starting five for Twin Loup. Head coach this year, Jackie Lewis. Now for Ansley Litchfield, their starters go like this. Ava Pates is a 5'3 junior. Bailey Hawkins, 5'8 junior. Cadence Feldman, 5'4 junior. Carrie Ryan, 6'1 senior. And Kira Bailey is a 5'6 sophomore. Head coach for Ansley Litchfield is Dave Shields. Good to have you with us as we bring you high school basketball, girls and boys basketball tonight on KBBN. And the opening tip controlled by Ansley Litchfield. Kira Bailey operates at the point, bounces it off to Pates. Now back to Kira, swings it off to Feldman. As the Spartans swing it around the perimeter, Pates will launch it from deep, and Ava Pates knocks it down from long distance for the first bucket of the game. Back the other way, Twin Loup loses the basketball. Loose ball picked up by Carrie Ryan, and the Spartans have the ball. 3-0 on the three-pointer by Ava Pates. Pates handles it, fakes the shot this time. They get it to the high post. Turning and firing is Hawkins, off the mark, no good. But the offensive rebound to Bailey. Back into Hawkins. Hawkins in traffic, sends it out to Pates. Now Feldman top of the key. Off to Bailey. She'll launch it from deep. Off the mark, no good, but a whistle. And we're going to get a foul against Twin Loup.
I think they're going to get Madison Glidden on this one. She was playing aggressive defense, trying to get out there and get a hand up, but made some contact on the shot of Bailey.
So Bailey to the line, shooting two. Not even a minute played yet here in this opening quarter. Bailey's first attempt is good, and it's an early 4-0 lead for Ansley Litchfield. Bailey ready for her second. Free throw on the way, and it is good. Oh, she was shooting three, wasn't
Correct.
she? Yeah, my fault, yeah. 3-shot foul. So now the third from Bailey on its way, and it is no good. Made 2 of 3, but the long rebound into the hands of Cadence Feldman inside Ryan. Ryan will shoot it over Mahler, rolls off the rim, no good. They fight for the rebound, and Glidden able to rip it out of there for Twin Loup. Madison Glidden sends it off to Mahler, trying to dump it down low to Shada, but trying to dump it down low to Vincent is who it was intended for. Pass a little bit high, and Twin Loup turns it over.
Couple of quick trips down offensively for Twin Loup. The block by Carrie Ryan and the turnover, and then that just throw out of bounds.
The lob for Ryan, gets to the glass, puts it up, can't finish though. Rebound loose on the floor, they fight for it, and we're going to get a jump ball called. Well, certainly one of the things that sticks out to you right away is a height advantage that Ansley Litchfield has on the inside, especially with Ryan. We'll see how Twin Loup can handle that, especially defensively, as we go through the game here tonight. Reagan Mahler trying to break the backcourt pressure with the dribble, but ends up stepping on the sideline, and Twin Loup turns it over.
You talk about the height of Ansley Litchfield. If you're Twin Loup, I know it's early, but you've already seen a couple of misses down inside for Ansley Litchfield, so you kind of like to think if you're in maroon and black that you're doing just enough.
Pates inside Hawkins, goes glass, too strong, no good. Glidden up high for the rebound. Madison Glidden will lead the break back the other way. Glidden, top of the key, swings it off to Mahler. Mahler will skip it across to Glidden. Now back to Mahler. Mahler takes one dribble, then passes off to Shada right at the top of the key. In the corner it goes now to Vincent. Vincent cut off by Bailey on the dribble. Now skips it across to Shada. Poked away by Feldman. Ball loose, and Feldman able to steal it away for Ansley Litchfield.
4 trips and some kind of turnover or blocked shot for Twin Loup.
Feldman from deep. It's off the rim, no good. Ryan the offensive rebound. Putback no good. Bailey gets the offensive board. Her putback attempt no good, but she is fouled, and Hawkins will go to the line. Well, no question, that's going to be a key early for Twin Loup, and that is, can they keep Ansley Litchfield off the offensive glass?
Well, and unfortunately for Twin Loup, one of their starting guards, one of their more aggressive offensive players, Madison Glidden, just picked up her second foul with just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. That's probably as easy of a decision as you've got as a coach. You've got to have her take a seat on the bench, and she does.
Ella Schweitzer will come in to replace her as Hawkins missed the first. Her second attempt is good. Rolled over the front of the rim and fell through. And now we've got a whistle on the floor. Timeout will be called. 5:51 left to go here in the first. Ansley Litchfield with the early 6-0 lead.
Heating and Cooling are big fans of our area student athletes and are proud to help bring you their accomplishments on the radio. Just like these bright students keep a cool head in the heat of competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is ready to help keep you cool with their services. If the season calls for heat, they're ready with repair and new install expertise there as well. Financing is available because sweating or shivering in your home needs fixed now, not later. Call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Your friends at Klang Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have. Reach them at 308-872-6810. Klang Financial, downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Shipe with you right down on the floor, setting courtside here tonight. Good to have you with us at Litchfield High School. 5:51 to go here in the first. Ansley Litchfield with the early 6-0 lead. Twin Loup will inbound it out of the timeout. Spartans showing backcourt pressure. Schweitzer will inbound it for Twin Loup. Throws it into Mahler, back to Schweitzer, but it was almost thrown out of bounds as Shada was trying to save it from going out, and it did end up going out of bounds. So another turnover for Twin Loup, and Ansley Litchfield will inbound it on their side of the floor. Feldman to throw it in. Sends it into Bailey. She'll launch it from deep. It's off, no good. Rebound, Mahler. Mahler, good box out now, leading the break back the other way. Mahler will kind of operate at the point now with Glidden on the bench for Twin Loup with 2 fouls. Schweitzer will send it out top of the key to Shada. Shada to her right, dumps it inside to Mahler. Collapsing defensively is Ryan, and then reaching in to tie Mahler up is Asia Lyon, who has checked into the game for Ansley Litchfield. And they're going to call a jump ball. So on the possession arrow, the possession will go over to Ansley Litchfield.
Has Twin Loup put up a shot?
It's funny you say that, because that was on my mind too, Jeremy, is Ansley Litchfield gets whistled for a travel, so they turn it over. I don't think they have had a shot at the basket yet.
There's not one popping up in my mind. 5:21 to go in the first quarter, and to not have put up a shot, Spartans can be pretty proud of the defense they're playing.
Foul going to be called on Ava Pates of Ansley Litchfield. That'll be her first team foul against Ansley Litchfield here in this opening quarter. 5:19 to go in the first. Ansley Litchfield 6, Twin Loup yet to score. Schweitzer, top of the key, sends it off to Shada, poked away momentarily by Bailey, but Shada gets it back, now dumps it in the corner to Mahler, looks to drive, lost it in the lane, regains control. Schweitzer tried to take the shot, deflected though by Pates, but into the hands of Shada. Schweitzer cut off at the top of the key, sends it off to Shada, 13 on the shot clock, and we got a whistle and a travel called against Twin Loup, so the Wolves turn it over against this real suffocating half-court defense being played right now by Ansley Litchfield.
Several of the girls I've seen that are on the team for Ansley Litchfield, the consistent thing for them year to year as underclassmen has been that they play tough defense, and we're seeing it tonight.
Asia Lyon dumps it down low to Ryan. Ryan in a crowd puts it up and scores.
Nice move.
8-0 Ansley Litchfield. Again, that backcourt pressure applied, and a steal by Bailey, who puts it up and scores. A 10-0 run to start the game for Ansley Litchfield. 4:26 left to go in the first, and Asia Lyon takes the ball away from Lorena Shada. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. Feldman swings it off right side to Bailey. Bailey back over to Feldman, launching from deep. It's off the iron, no good, and the rebound secured by Twin Loup. Gracie Rodacker, outlet pass to Mahler, who skips it across to Shada into Mahler. She'll put up the shot. Short, no good. They fight for the rebound, and it will be off of Ansley Litchfield. Twin Loup basketball. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:57 to go in the first. Ansley Litchfield 10, Twin Loup nothing.
Family insurance. That's because the future can be unpredictable. But no matter what's in the forecast, we'll help you feel protected so you can enjoy the dreams you've worked hard for with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
And we bring you back to Litchfield High School. 3:57 left to go here in the opening quarter. Twin Loup with the basketball. Wolves still trying to get on the scoreboard as Vincent will inbound it. Lobs it out high to Mahler. She'll shoot it. Off, no good, but the offensive board to Vincent. Now, it did not draw rim, so the shot clock did not reset. But Ansley Litchfield able to come away with the steal. So the Spartans have the basketball as we are under 4 minutes to play now here in this opening quarter. Handoff to Hawkins. Hawkins spinning on Shada, bounces it out to Pates, who lobs it down low to Ryan. Ryan will go up and cannot finish. Rebound fought for, loose on the floor, and Asia Lyon able to come out of the pack with it for Ansley Litchfield. Passes off to Hawkins, shot up no good. Rebound to Mahler, and Twin Loup has the basketball. Reagan Mahler being chased by Carrie Ryan from behind, and Ryan, who was kind of reaching in with that right hand, gets whistled for a foul. Twin Loup to inbound it. Substitution for Ansley Litchfield. Lauren Furneaux will come in to replace Ryan as Twin Loup has the basketball. Vincent sends it to Schweitzer off her hands out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to the Spartans. I love where we're sitting. We're kind of right in the action almost, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm not taking my eyes off this basketball game. That's how I meet a basketball.
We've had a couple of balls come right toward us. Ava Pates for the Spartans. Bounces it for Lyon, but the pass deflected by Vincent into the hands of Mahler. Let's see if this is the possession that Twin Loop's able to get on the board. Mahler dribbling through traffic. Kicks it out to Shada. Skips it across to Schweitzer. And the pass intended for Rodacker, knocked away by Ansley Litchfield's Abby Rohde, who's into the game. And now we've got a whistle.
Foul on her. She got into the back as they were chasing down the ball. So it's just her first.
Third team foul against Ansley Litchfield here in this opening quarter. 2:45 left to play in it. Inbounds pass Mahler, foot on the line, a long two, off the mark, no good, but chasing down the offensive board, Lorena Shada. Off to Mahler, now top of the key, Rodacker. Back to Mahler, and now Twin Loup will reset the offense 5-on-5. Shada, top of the key, off to Mahler now. Looking inside, goes outside to Rodacker. She'll launch the three. It is off the back iron, no good. They fight for the rebound, loose on the floor. We got a whistle, and a jump ball will be the call. Possession arrow will leave it in the hands of Twin Loup. 2:20 to go, first quarter. Ansley Litchfield leading 10-0. Vincent to throw it in. Looking and throws it out high to Schweitzer, but it is intercepted by Hawkins. Hawkins to the rim, layup, no good. Rolled off the rim, wouldn't go, but there is a foul, and it's going to go against Twin Loup. So that's going to send Hawkins to the line. Third team foul whistled against Twin Loup, and the foul will go on Schweitzer, her first. Free throw by Hawkins, no good. Rolled around the rim and would not fall through. Second free throw attempt for Hawkins, and it is off, no good. Rebound fought for, Twin Loup with the board. Vincent picks up the dribble, now lobs it ahead to Shada. And we'll work 5-on-5 in the half court as we hit the 2-minute mark here in the first. Rodacher trying to drive on the baseline, cut off by Lyon, throws it out high to Mahler. And again, Twin Loup will reset the offense. Shada will find Vincent in the corner, back to Shada. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now 7 to shoot it. Shada now she sees the shot clock running down, fires from deep, off the mark, no good. Rebound to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to get control, and reaching in is Twin Loup to force another jump ball. Possession arrow will give it though to Ansley Litchfield. Minute 35 left to go in the quarter. Ansley Litchfield 10, Twin Loup still yet to score here in this game as Ava Pates will cross the midcourt line with the dribble. Pates looking for help, lobs it for Furneaux, but it's taken away by Rodacher. Rodacher to the other end. Off to Mahler now, trailing on the play. Sends it to Shada, who finds Vincent. Long 2 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for. And are we going to get another jump ball? I think we will.
Tell you what, jump ball city here tonight in Litchfield. About every time somebody pulls down a rebound, there's about 3 or 4 players getting over there trying to get their hands on it.
Possession arrow will give it to the Wolves. Vincent throws it into Rodacher right underneath the basket. Rodacher puts it off the glass and scores, and Twin Loup's got their first 2 of the game.
We'll see if that opens things up for them a little bit.
Feldman going to launch it from deep at the other end. It's short, no good. Rebound to Mahler as we go under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Mahler will send it ahead to Shada. Rodacher out to Mahler. 3 on the way. It's off the back iron, no good. Long rebound, chased and knocked out of bounds off the hands of Ava Pates.
After that make, it kind of seemed like this trip down, it resulted in a missed shot, but good, smooth offense for Twin Loup.
Inbounds pass comes to Shada. About a 10-second difference between shot and game clock as Mahler will drive and shoot. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Feldman. Ansley Litchfield with the basketball now. About a 4-second difference between shot and game clock as Bailey sends it out to Feldman, who enters it into Lyon. Kick out pass, Pates for a 3. It's off, no good. Lyon the offensive rebound. Ball tipped around into the hands of Bailey. And now the shot clock is off as we've got 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Pates finds Bailey with it. Bailey trying to drive on Rodacher. Lobs it for Ryan, who lost her balance a little bit. But maybe we've got a foul.
I think it was as a result of a foul. Did take an extra step, but the foul call was coming before that. That's going to be the first on Reagan Mahler.
10 seconds to play in the quarter. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. Here's Feldman. She'll launch it from deep. It's off, no good. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Spartans. So we'll see what Twin Loup can do. They have to go the length of the floor in 3.6 seconds. That is what remains here in this opening quarter. Inbounds pass comes to near midcourt. They find Mahler. Mahler trying to throw it to Schweitzer, but it goes out of bounds. And that's the end of the opening quarter. After 1, here in Litchfield, your score, Ansley Litchfield 10, Twin Loup 2. Second quarter action coming up after this.
Print and Embroidery is proud to help bring you this sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Radio coverage of the Twin Loop Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters, whose members include Don and Sue Shada, Dow's Farms LLC, Erickson Law Office, Bensky Farms, First National Bank, Govier Brothers Mortuary, Grint Farm Supply, Hamilton Communications, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Hilltop Ranch, James and Janice Barron, Joe and Cindy Horkey, KCNI KBBN Radio, Krause Angus Ranch, and the Morgan Ranch. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters.
And we come back to Litchfield High School as we go to the second quarter. Ansley Litchfield with the early lead, 10-2. Spartans will open with the basketball. Madison Glidden, who picked up 2 fouls in that opening quarter for Twin Loop, back on the floor as we start play here in the second. Ball loose on the floor, and Twin Loop able to come up with the steal on the opening possession of this second quarter. Glidden trying to enter it into Rodacher. Pass deflected, ball loose on the floor, and coming up with it is Ava Pates of Ansley Litchfield. Feldman will bring it across midcourt where she'll be met by Glidden. Sends it off right side to Bailey. Top of the key, Hawkins off to Feldman. Down low, Ryan goes glass and scores.
Great offense. Ball kept moving. Everyone was in the right spot.
And now a steal in the backcourt by the Spartans. Hawkins is the one that took it away. Now Feldman controls as the Spartans work 5-on-5 in the half court. Give and go with Pates and Hawkins. Pates can't finish at the rim, but the offensive rebound and put back for Carrie Ryan. And in the backcourt, another steal by Ansley Litchfield. Bailey to Pates, who puts it up and scores. And that'll force Twin Loop to call a timeout. Defense turning into offense in the opening minute of this second quarter for the Spartans. 6:58 to go in the second. Ansley Litchfield leads it 16-2.
Trotter Fertilizer is happy to help bring you this broadcast of high school sports. They are proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Trotter Fertilizer provides fertilizer, chemicals, custom application, grain storage, propane, and more to Central Nebraska. Contact them today and they'll start helping you with your operation. Trotter Fertilizer in Ansley and Litchfield.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
And we come back to Litchfield High School. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Scheib with you behind the mic. Jack Simpson with us behind the camera. We're live on KBBN Radio and with our live video stream through SandhillsExpress.com. Well, the backcourt pressure, Jeremy, from Ansley Litchfield causing Twin Loop a lot of problems, and their length is causing some problems too, I think.
Yeah, down inside, certainly Carrie Ryan's got herself a few putbacks and certainly some rebounds, but this pressure, Twin Loop has not been able to handle.
Rodacher dribbles away from the pressure this time, but then throws it away. Bailey intercepts the pass. Bailey trying to outrun everybody to the other end. She'll launch. It rolls off the rim. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Twin Loop. Feldman will inbound it on the baseline. Just over a minute played here in this second quarter. Ansley Litchfield has led from the beginning. They lead at 16-2. Pass intended for Feldman, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Twin Loop. Spartans will inbound on the side. Ryan will throw it in. Carey sends it in to Hawkins, then Feldman, but it's going to go into the backcourt, and that will be a violation against Ansley Litchfield. So Twin Loop basketball, they'll inbound it on their side of the floor. Glidden to do the honors, sends it into Vincent. Vincent trapped on the side right in front of us where we're located, and Vincent ended up shuffling the feet just a little bit and got whistled for the travel. So Ansley Litchfield with the basketball. Feldman swings it off left side to Bailey. Now Ryan comes out top of the key to handle to Pates, and now in the corner Feldman. Back to Pates again. Ansley Litchfield testing the perimeter as they try to get it inside. Pates will drive but kicks it out to Ryan now. Off to Bailey. Bailey around the screen set by Ryan will fire and score. Back the other way, Twin Loop. Glidden lobs it for shot. A great catch of a tough pass. Finds Mahler trailing on the play. And then as Reagan goes up for the shot, she'll get fouled. and Mahler will go to the line to shoot 2.
That'll be the first foul on Bailey.
First foul whistled against either team here in this quarter as Mahler goes to the line and misses the first. Substitutions for the Spartans as Rhodey and Lyon will come back in. Pates and Hawkins will come out. Mahler ready for her second. On its way, got it. Made 1 of 2. Just over 2 minutes played here in this second quarter. Ansley Litchfield with the ball and the lead at 18-3. Ryan at the elbow kicks it out to Feldman. She'll fire from deep, off no good. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a whistle and a timeout going to be given to Twin Loup. Carson Vincent doing a good job of getting the rebound. Then she lost control, fell to the floor, but Twin Loup got the timeout to save the possession. 5:42 to go in the quarter. Ansley Litchfield leads it 18-3.
Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
We resume action coming out of the timeout. Twin Loup basketball. Rodacker on the inbounds pass has the ball knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Spartans. Boy, just every dribble, every pass right now being contested, Jeremy, by this Ansley Litchfield defense.
Yeah, they're not allowing them to do anything without having to think about it a little extra.
Glidden with it. Madison trying to dribble through the pressure, sends it ahead to Vincent in the corner. Vincent trying to go around Ryan, and Carey kind of stuck her leg out a little bit and got whistled for the foul.
We'll see what Twin Loup is able to do with Glidden back out there on the floor. She exited early with those 2 fouls, now getting some playing time here in the second quarter.
Vincent to inbound it. Inbounds pass deflected and knocked out of bounds by the hands of Asia Lyon. So the ball will stay with Twin Loup. Vincent to trigger it in again. Finds Rodacker right underneath the hoop, and again Rodacker scores. That's the second time Rodacker has scored off an inbounds pass underneath Twin Loup's basket.
Great job getting position inside, making herself big so that she can receive that pass.
And now Lorena Shada forces a turnover against Ansley Litchfield. She poked the ball away, and then as Asia Lyon went to regain control, she got caught right at midcourt, kind of went over and back, and got whistled for the violation. Twin Loup basketball. Wolves down by 13 as we near 5 minutes left to go here in this quarter. Mahler trying to lob it for Rodacker. Ryan knocked it away. Ball's loose on the floor, ripped away by Shada. And then as Shada goes in for the shot, she's going to be fouled by Asia Lyon. And they will call it in the act of shooting. First foul on Lyon in the game. Third team foul against the Spartans here in the quarter. To the free throw line, Twin Loup. Free throw, no good. Hawkins will come in for Carey Ryan, who a moment ago picked up her second foul. Lorena Shada at the line for her second of 2. On its way, got it, made 1 of 2. And now Twin Loup to within 12. Asia Lyon will pass it off to Ava Pates as we go under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Pates, top of the key, swings it off left side to Lyon, trying to return it to Pates, and she will not get to it in time as it goes out of bounds. And now the Spartans have turned it over. Backcourt pressure applied, though, by Ansley Litchfield, and Lyon intercepts the pass. Kick out Feldman for a 3. Short, no good. Rebound, Reagan Mahler. Mahler will send it ahead to Glidden. Glidden, good crossover to get by the pressure of Lyon. Sends it in the corner to Rodacker, and then Rodacker throws it away into the hands of Asia Lyon. So the Spartans have the basketball again as Feldman swings it off left side to Pates. Now off to Rohde, who finds Feldman on the right side. Feldman will bring it back to the top of the key as the Spartans reset the offense. Lyon goes top of the key to Hawkins. Now Pates handles it. 12 on the shot clock. Pates matched up with Rodacher. Under 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins trying to back down the defender Vincent, and she ends up throwing it away as the shot clock was running down. And now we got a timeout. Ansley Litchfield. Midway through this second quarter, your score, Ansley Litchfield 18, Twin Loup 6.
Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Back to Litchfield High School. Well, Jeremy, we've talked a lot about Ansley Litchfield's defense. Well, Twin Loups had some good defense here in the last few minutes. I mean, Ansley Litchfield scored the first 10 points of the game, but they've only scored 8 since. And Twin Loups played some good defense just to try to keep themselves in it.
Yeah, next step would be to add the offense to it. They've gotten the stops on the one side of the court, but the Ansley Litchfield defense hasn't exactly gone anywhere either. They've really made it hard for Twin Loup to pass the half-court line.
After the timeout, Twin Loup will inbound it. Mahler sends it ahead to Shada. Shada immediately double-teamed right at midcourt, and now a reach-in foul going to be called against Ansley Litchfield. This will go on Asia Lyon. And that is the 4th team foul against Ansley Litchfield. So from here on out, Twin Loup will be going to the line to shoot 2 for the rest of the quarter. Vincent in the corner, guarded tightly by Lyon, bounces it inside to Rodacher, throws it out to Glidden. She'll drive, and a reach-in foul going to be called against Ansley Litchfield. And that's going to be their 5th team foul as Glidden will go to the line for Twin Loup.
And 3 minutes and 45 seconds of bonus time coming up here. So this might just be what the doctor ordered for Twin Loup.
Foul was on Feldman, her first. As Glidden goes to the line. Free throw a little bit short, no good. Glidden ready for her second of 2. The senior toes the line, sends it on its way, rims out, no good. Lyon the defensive rebound. Outlet pass to Pates. 3:40 to go in the first half. Ansley Litchfield 18, Twin Loup 6. Pates trying to dribble around the pressure applied by Shada, and a foul will be called. Foul goes on Shada, and that'll be just her first. Inbounds pass Asia Lyon. Ansley Litchfield basketball as Feldman handles it. Sends it off to Pates, top of the key. Ava will dribble to her left, and the ball got caught up a little bit in her hand, and she got whistled for the palming violation. So Twin Loup will inbound it, and it seems like every time they've inbounded it, they've had to go against this full court pressure applied by Ansley Litchfield. They break it well this time, though. As they get into the half court, Glidden will swing it off to Mahler. Mahler trying to go baseline, cut off by Lyon, and the ball's going to be poked out of bounds by the Spartans. It'll stay with Twin Loup. Lauren Furneaux is going to come in. Rohde will come out for the Spartans as Vincent will inbound it for Twin Loup. Vincent looking and throws it into Glidden. Glidden gets to the elbow, puts it up, and is fouled. So Glidden will go back to the line. Foul was whistled on Ava Pates. That's her second. Free throw attempt by Glidden is good. Well, certainly with 3:12 left and Twin Loup already in the bonus, this is an opportunity to make some ground up from the free throw line. Carson Vincent comes out. Ella Schweitzer comes in to replace her for Twin Loup as Glidden gets ready for her second from the line. On its way, rims out, no good. Rebound, Ansley Litchfield. Nearing the 3-minute mark here in the second. Cadence Feldman into the lane. Pass to Furneaux, who just couldn't quite squeeze it and loses it out of bounds.
Man, that was quite the offensive play and quite the pass, too.
Glidden will inbound it, throws it into Mahler. The double team comes, but Mahler tosses over it to Rodacher. Now Schweitzer on the offensive end, gives it up to Glidden. Off to Shada. 3 from the corner is good. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. Their lead is down to 8 now as Feldman looks to drive, kicks it out to Lyon. The answer, rims out, no good, but the long rebound chased down by Ansley Litchfield. Here's Feldman from deep. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Lorena Shada. Chance for Twin Loup to get a little bit closer with 2:25 left to go in the half. Top of the key, Glidden to Rodacher, out to Mahler, a 3 on the way. It's good! Back-to-back threes for the Wolves, and a timeout, Ansley Litchfield. 2:16 left to go in the first half. Twin Loup right back in it. Ansley Litchfield 18, Twin Loup 13. Back after this.
The proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
Well, over the years, some have called it the great equalizer, and that's the three-point shot. Twin Loup knocks down 2 of them back-to-back, Jeremy, and they are right back in the game.
Yeah, they're outscoring Ansley Litchfield 11-8. So gotten back into it by about 3 points coming into the quarter. But the threes are big, but their defense has really helped them out.
Yes.
Maybe even more so. The threes just show up on the scoreboard, but Ansley Litchfield scoring was much better in the first quarter for the Spartans.
Yeah, Spartans went on a 10-0 run to start the game, but they've only scored 8 since. Feldman trying to dribble into the lane, kicks it out to Bailey. Bailey will drive and dish, but not able to handle the pass as Hawkins. It goes off her leg out of bounds, and Twin Loup has the ball with 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Well, if you're Twin Loup, you make a couple of shots. You get the crowd into it a little bit more, too.
That was steal in the backcourt by Bailey, but then Kira stepped on the baseline and gives it right back to Twin Loup.
The Twin Loup student section is down on that end of the court where Ansley Litchfield is trying to have the ball offensively, and they're getting into the game a little bit.
Now Twin Loup throws it away. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. Bailey will handle it. 1:45 to go in the first half. Bailey met by Shada as she crosses the half-court line. Bailey bounces it inside to Furneaux. She'll take the shot. Too strong, no good. And the rebound secured by Twin Loup. Mahler will bring it up the floor with 1:30 left to go in the half. Glidden handles it now. Off to Mahler, top of the key. She'll dribble to her right, send it back left to Glidden. Back over to Mahler. Mahler to Glidden again. Madison will send it in the corner to Shada. Out to Mahler. Pass deflected momentarily by Lyon, but Twin Loup regains control, but they've got less than 10 to play on the shot clock as Glidden will drive and draw the foul.
Well, Twin Loup just looks like they've settled into the game a little bit. Their passes are a little bit more accurate, and they're finding their teammates a lot better. We saw more passes in that possession leading to that foul than we saw maybe in the entire first half of the first quarter.
Glidden steps to the line and makes the first.
That was the second foul on Kiera Bailey, by the way. 4 Spartans with 2 fouls apiece.
Second free throw, rims off, no good. Rebound to Ansley Litchfield. Cadence Feldman will bring it across midcourt. We've got 1 minute left to play in the half. Furneaux handles it at the high post. Puts it on the floor, now passes off to Bailey. Bailey keeps the bounce alive. 17 on the shot clock for the Spartans. Bailey will bounce it to Lyon. Lyon will drive and shoot. Rims out, no good. Rebound, though, to Feldman. She'll put it up short, no good. Rebound to Lyon. Asia Lyon out to Feldman. She'll launch a three, no good. Rebound secured by Lorena Shada. Shot clock and game clock just about together, maybe less than a second difference as we come to the end of the first half. Twin Loup with the ball. Glidden, top of the key. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. With it now, Rodacker. Back to Glidden. Glidden tries by Lyon, puts up the shot, no good, but draws the foul.
Yeah, and there was a foul there. It wasn't, I don't agree on the signal for the foul because Lyon got all ball up top, but there was a collision down low. That's tough for Asia because she picks up her third foul, and Glidden now goes to the line for the 7th time in the quarter with that make right there.
Yeah, Glidden made the first. Meanwhile, Carrie Ryan has come into the game for Ansley Litchfield. Glidden with a chance to bring Twin Loup to within 2. And she does. She makes them both. It's a 2-point game. 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Feldman sends it ahead to Hawkins. Hawkins to Furneaux, top of the key. 4 seconds to go in the quarter. They throw it inside for Ryan. Pass deflected, taken away by Twin Loup. And that's the end of the quarter. Well, Ansley Litchfield kind of owned the opening quarter, but Twin Loup came back and kind of dominated the second 8 minutes of play. And that all means we've got a tight one at the half. At halftime, Ansley Litchfield 18, Twin Loup 16. Jeremy is totaling up the first half numbers. He'll come back and share them with you right after this.
They love supporting the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and all that these student athletes achieve in competition and in the classroom. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy supply their customers with all feed and seed products while exceeding expectations with fair prices and service that is unmatched by the competition. They have new and used seed tenders and are your local channel seedmen, cheering on the Spartans and bringing you this sports coverage. Muddy Creek Ag. Call 308-935-1155 for Muddy Creek Ag on Highway 2 in Ansley.
Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Cobalt TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, whose members include Ortville's Repair, Pineview Ranch, Prairie Thunder Game Birds, Rybert's Chiropractic, Sargent Chamber of Commerce, Sargent Corner Market, Sargent Insurance Agency, Speltz Lumber Company, Stars Wildlife Inn, Stoll, Gavecki, and Piskorski PC, and Taylor Storage. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Wouldn't you like to feel like you were number one? Nebraska State Bank and Trust would like to make you number one with great rewards like instant issue debit cards, mobile banking and deposit capture, estimates and online banking, and free bill pay, not to mention a free gift with each new checking account. You're sure to feel like a winner. Head on in to any of their friendly branches in Broken Bow, Callaway, and Myrna and let them make you number one. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe and a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Contact your local Shelter Insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Private Financial is proud to support the area teams as they work hard to achieve their goals. Representative Scott Harvey wants to help you with your financial goals by creating a strategy that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you. For insurance, investments, or planning for retirement, call Scott Harvey and Thrivent Financial at 308-872-2511. Ansley Litchfield leads Twin Loup at the half of our girls' game tonight. Ansley Litchfield 18, Twin Loup 16. And with the first half numbers, here's Jeremy.
Ansley Litchfield outscored Twin Loup in the first quarter 10-2, but then Twin Loup kind of pulled a little bit closer as we're here at the half by outscoring the Spartans 14-8 in the second. We'll first take a look at the visiting Twin Loup Wolves. 4 scores with 4 points each. Reagan Mahler, Gracie Rodocker, Madison Glidden, and Lorena Shada, all with 4 points each. Those 2 3-pointers there in the second quarter were huge for Twin Loup in getting back to within 2. They were 50% from the free throw line at 6 of 12 and pulled down 14 rebounds to Ansley Litchfield's 12 rebounds. Scoring for Ansley Litchfield led by Carrie Ryan and Kiera Bailey with 6 apiece. Ava Pates put in 5 in the first half, and Bailey Hawkins was 1 of 4 from the free throw line to put in her 1 point. As a team, Ansley Litchfield 3 of 7 from the charity stripe, turning it over 9 times, but forcing defensively 20 turnovers by the Twin Loup Wolves there in the first half. So again, your leading scores for Twin Loup, 4 leading scores: Mahler, Rodocker, Glidden, and Shada. For Ansley Litchfield, it was Carrie Ryan and Kiera Bailey with 6 apiece. Again, here at the half, the home team, Ansley Litchfield Spartans, leading the Twin Loup Wolves 18-16.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. The future of Ansley Litchfield girls basketball entertaining the crowd here at halftime. And we've got the second half of the girls varsity game coming up next here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. It's a tight one at the half. Spartans lead by 2. Second half action coming up right after these words.
Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Grocery Cart is happy to sponsor this sports broadcast. Inside GK Wine and Spirits, the key word for us is variety. We have a large selection of Nebraska-made beers and a bunch of seltzer choices, too. There's a wine that will pair well with any meal. Our shelves are full with everything from sweet to dry. Did I mention awesome prices? For your good time or to wind down your day, shop GK Wine and Spirits inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
Agland ATV would like to thank all of our customers for their business and friendships this year and look forward to working with you in 2025. Polaris has worked hard to keep bringing you the most reliable and powerful machines in the off-road market. Agland ATV is proud to keep that momentum rolling here in central Nebraska and strives to offer you the best in off-road sales and service. Agland ATV, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
Team Physical Therapy, together empowering able movement. The winter season presents us with all kinds of challenges, one of which that is tricky, slippery ice. If you need help recovering from a fall, call us at Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We've served Central Nebraska with personalized and compassionate care for over 50 years, 872-5111. With locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, Team Physical Therapy can get you moving again. Call 872-5111.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow is all about gearing you up for sports. Whether it's for participating or for cheering from the stands, they have it. It's time for their semi-annual shoe sale, giving you 25% off all regular price shoes. So head through their door on west side of the square and bring your feet to do some test fitting. They carry the brands you're looking for, like Mount to Coast, Ufas, Brooks, Twisted X, and Merrill. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. 25% off regular price shoes at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
This sports broadcast is being brought to you by Fort County Heating and Air. Owners Brian and Austin serve the area with more than 20 years of combined experience in the industry. Call for a free estimate and timely service. Fort County Heating and Air in Broken Bow. Call 308-872-2258. Brent Apperson, Jeremy Scheidt back with you here in Litchfield, Nebraska. Ansley Litchfield against Twin Loup. Girls and boys doubleheader. Moving to the second half of the girls' varsity game. Boys' game will follow. Brent and Jeremy with you behind the mic. Jack Simpson with us behind the camera. We're live on KBBN 95.3 FM and also with our live video stream accessible through sandhillsexpress.com. Twin Loup will open with the basketball as we are underway here in the second half. Glidden to throw it in, looking, and enters it into Shada. Lorena Shada will bounce it off to Rodocker. Now Glidden, both teams with their starting five on the floor as we start the second half. Glidden, top of the key, swings it off left to Mahler. Reagan looks inside, now goes back out to Glidden, who sends it in the corner to Rodocker. Inside it goes to Vincent. She'll launch it off the mark, no good. Feldman there for the rebound for Ansley Litchfield. Spartans with the basketball as we're just underway here in the third. Ava Pates, top of the key, sends it into Hawkins, now hands it off to Pates coming down the lane. Ava cut off, though, by Shada, gives it back out to Hawkins, who finds Bailey at the top of the key. Bailey tries to bounce it to Ryan, but it goes into the hands of Glidden. Twin Loup off the Ansley Litchfield turnover, and then chasing the play down from behind is Carrie Ryan as she knocks the ball out of bounds. Ball stays with the Wolves early here in the third. Vincent to throw it in. Vincent throws it out high to Glidden. Madison, top of the key, swings it off to Lorena Shada. Now in the corner it goes to Mahler. She'll launch it, rims out, no good. And the rebound secured by Hawkins. Ansley Litchfield has led from the beginning, but Twin Loup, who fell behind early 10-0, is to within 2 as we play here in the second half. Carrie Ryan inside, puts it up and in. Count it for Ryan, and she'll go to the line with a chance to complete the three-point play.
Carrie having a good game is, with that bucket, surpassed her season average points per game. And that's the second foul on Lorena Shada.
Ryan came in averaging close to 7 a game as Carrie will step to the line. Free throw on the way, short, no good, did not draw iron, so Twin Loup will inbound it on the baseline. 6:47 to go in the third. Ansley Litchfield 20, Twin Loup 16. Inbounds pass comes to Mahler. Pass intended for Vincent, but deflected out of bounds by Carrie Ryan. Ball will stay with Twin Loup as they'll inbound on the side. Here is Shada with it. Shada trying to send it ahead to Mahler, but ends up throwing it away, and it'll be a turnover for Twin Loup. Twin Loup will pick up the defense in the half court as Bailey will be met at the midcourt line by Vincent. Vincent trying to reach in. Bailey keeps the dribble alive, though. Nice lob pass inside to Ryan. Can't finish, though. Got her own rebound. Throws it out to Bailey, who will launch. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Ryan, put back, no good. They fight for the board, and out of there with it is Mahler. Mahler to the other end. Ryan chases her down from behind and forced a jump ball.
Wow. What a play. To go down from getting 2 rebounds on this end all the way to the other end of the floor, and forcing a jump ball like that and getting possession. Great hustle.
Yeah, the arrow was favorable to Ansley Litchfield, so the Spartans will have it. Ryan fakes the handoff, dribbles to her right, cut off at the left elbow, swings it off to Pates. 2 minutes played here in the third. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, leading by 4. 14 on the shot clock. Feldman will hand it off to Bailey. Bailey will stop and pop off the back iron, no good. Rebound, though, Hawkins put back would not go. Ball into the hands of Feldman. She'll shoot it off the iron, no good. And the rebound finally secured by Lorena Shada of Twin Loup. Shada works off the high ball screen by Rodacker, sends it off to Glidden now. Back to Shada. Lorena looking inside, goes outside to Rodacker. Now they get it inside. Mahler will take the shot, but it's off, no good. And it will go out of bounds off of Twin Loup. 5:22 to go in the third. Ansley Litchfield 20, Twin Loup 16. Girls half of our doubleheader. The boys is coming up later on tonight. Hawkins swings it off to Feldman. Now Bailey open. That's a 2. Foot was on the line. Bailey with the bucket. And the lead is back up to 6 now for Ansley Litchfield. Shada trying to dribble through traffic. Keeps the bounce alive. Now passes off to Glidden. Madison, top of the key, as Twin Loup resets the offense 5-on-5 in the half court. Shada bounces it to Vincent, knocked away into the hands of Glidden. Glidden will drive and draw the foul. And that might be Ryan. If it is, it'll be her third. Nope, it's going to be on Bailey instead.
And that is her third.
Yes, it is.
Asia Lyon, the only other player on the floor for either team with 3 fouls.
Inbounds pass to Shada, off to Mahler. She'll launch it from deep. It's off the iron, no good. Long rebound chased down by Pates, but she cannot control it. Goes off her hand out of bounds. And the ball will go to Twin Loup. Inbounds pass to Glidden. Glidden will dribble to her left, send it back right to Shada. Shada enters it inside to Rodacker, out to Mahler, now Shada. 25 on the shot clock, pass deflected into the hands of Pates, and Twin Loup turns it over. Feldman will bring it across midcourt as we near the 4-minute mark here in the third. Ava Pates spinning away from the defense of Shada, cut off on the baseline. Kicks it out to Hawkins, now Bailey at the top of the key. Bailey will pass it off to Feldman as she is being chased by Glidden. Feldman finds Ryan now right in front of us where we're located. Ryan will drive into the lane, coming over to help defensively Vincent, but Ryan able to get the shot up, no good. And it will go out of bounds off the hands of Twin Loup. Cadence Feldman to inbound it on the baseline. As we are just under 4 minutes to play here in the quarter now. Inbounds pass to Hawkins, driving on Rodacker. Now Feldman, she'll fire, short, no good. Rebound into the hands of Madison Glidden. Glidden will bring it across midcourt as we play 5-on-5. Shada throws it in the corner to Mahler, back to Shada, now off to Glidden. Glidden trying to drive, pull-up jumper, off the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Carrie Ryan of Ansley Litchfield. Only 4 points have been scored combined here in this quarter, and all 4 have went to Ansley Litchfield as they lead by 6. Cadence Feldman dribbles to her right, brings it to the top of the key, now sends it off to Pates. Pates back over to Feldman. Cadence looks inside, goes outside to Carrie Ryan, who's come out high to handle. She'll dribble in, kick it out to Pates. Ava trying to drive, now leaves it for Ryan, who's at the top of the key. 1 second on the shot clock, and Ryan did not get it off in time.
Great job by Twin Loup, sustaining that entire defensive possession, sticking to it. Down by 6 again. Haven't gotten a shot to fall here in this quarter, but still playing hard defense.
Yeah, their defense has kept them in it after they fell behind early, 10-0. Here is Shada. Shada will bounce it to Mahler. Mahler trying to go around Ryan, and now I think Carrie Ryan has picked up her 3rd foul.
And 3 is kind of, for me in my head, is kind of that magic number. You kind of start to get nervous about that at about the point that we're at here in the 3rd quarter, because you're only 1 away from 4, and that's only 1 away from fouling out. So kind of got to play a little slightly more conservative.
Twin Loup turns it over on the inbounds pass. Coming away with it is Feldman for Ansley Litchfield. So the Spartans have it with 2.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Feldman trying to go around Glidden, now sends it out to Asia Lyon, who's back into the game. Off to Hawkins. Hawkins dribbles into pressure, now gives it off to Ryan, who will launch. It's off the back iron, no good. Meanwhile, going down hard to the floor was Gracie Rodacker, and she is up but moving somewhat gingerly. And now we're going to get an official's timeout as they will look at Gracie Rodacker. Rodacker will have to come to the sideline. Ella Schweitzer, the junior, will come in to replace her. It's going to be Twin Loup basketball. Shada will inbound on the side. Shada throws it into Mahler, gets the return pass. Lorena will dribble it, now pass it off to Glidden. Off to Vincent, who will fire, and that is good. That's a 3. The first bucket for Twin Loup of this quarter is a 3, and it brings them to within 3.
Their 3rd of the game.
Feldman, the lob intended for Ryan, a little bit out of her reach, but Mahler ended up touching it last. So the ball will stay with Ansley Litchfield. Feldman to throw it in. Bounce pass, Hawkins. Now it's Lyon, top of the key. Swings it off to Feldman. Inside Ryan. Ryan gets to the rim. Cannot finish, but she is fouled. A minute 41 to go in the 3rd. Ansley Litchfield 22. Twin Loup 19.
3rd foul on Lorena Shada.
Free throw by Ryan. Good. Bounced around the rim and fell through. Second free throw coming for Carrie Ryan. On its way, got it. Big free throws by Ryan, and the lead is 5 now for Ansley Litchfield. A minute 40 left to go in the quarter. Shada trying to dribble through traffic, and does. Chasing her down from behind, though, is Hawkins, or Rhodey rather, but poked it right into the hands of Mahler. So Twin Loup has it as Shada operates on the right wing, dribbles to her left, keeps the bounce alive, 15 on the shot clock. Glidden looking inside, goes outside to Mahler, dumps it inside to Vincent, draws a crowd, 8 on the shot clock. Vincent bounces it to Schweitzer, puts it up on the rim, cannot finish though. Would not go down, and the rebound secured by Ansley Litchfield.
That was a great find in traffic too. Probably one of the better shot opportunities Twin Loup has gotten inside in this one.
Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Driving is Hawkins, sends it out to Rhodey, who will drive and throws it away. Pass deflected by Glidden, but chasing it down in the backcourt is Pates. There's only 10 on the shot clock, though, for the Spartans. The shot clock did not reset. Pates will drive and shoot, but has it blocked out of bounds with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Pates will inbound it. Spartans have 4 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Pates will throw it into Lyon. Lyon's going to launch it, getting a piece. Vincent, 1 on the shot clock, and Ansley Litchfield will not get a shot off.
And again, the Twin Loup defense comes through. Now they've just got to get a score on the other end and pull it closer again.
Shot clock is off for the remainder of the quarter. 30 seconds left to play in it. Glidden bumped in the backcourt by Pates, and a foul will be called. Just the third team foul against Ansley Litchfield, but it will be the third foul against Ava Pates, so fouls kind of starting to mount individually now for the Spartans. Glidden to throw it in. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Mahler. Mahler sends it ahead to Schweitzer, and she traveled with it. So now the Spartans will have it with 25.6 seconds to work with in this third quarter. Ryan will throw it into Feldman. Feldman keeps the bounce alive as we have 20 seconds left to play in the third. Feldman lobs it for Ryan, goes glass but cannot finish. Rebound into the hands of Glidden. 13 to play here in the third quarter. Glidden trying to go around Pates, gets to the rim, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, loose on the floor, secured by Ansley Litchfield. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, and a foul called. But it is just the third team foul against Twin Loup, so you look at it that way, probably not a bad foul to commit.
Yep. Just Reagan's second as well. So playing good defense there, putting Ansley Litchfield in a tough position with 1.3 seconds.
Ryan throws it into Feldman. She'll launch it. It is no good at the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of basketball, your score, Ansley Litchfield 24, Twin Loup 19. Final 8 minutes coming up after this.
Season is here. No need to be wearing a stocking hat inside. Talk to them at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow and get your home's insulation upgraded. Not only will you keep the cold outside in the winter, you'll also have a more efficient, clean, and healthy home. At Mead Lumber, they do their very best to accommodate you with information on your project. Check out the awesome resources they offer at meadlumber.com as well. Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. Visit them today on East Highway 2.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
So we go to the fourth. 24-19 the score. Ansley Litchfield with the lead. Spartans have never trailed in this game. We start the fourth. Twin Loup has the basketball. Madison Glidden swings it off to Carson Vincent. They try to enter it down low to Rodacher, who's back into the game. Pass deflected into the hands of Glidden, who then loses it out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to Ansley Litchfield. Ansley Litchfield 24, Twin Loup 19. We play here in the fourth. Again, this is game 1 of a doubleheader. Boys game will follow. Jeremy's got the call of that for you coming up later on tonight. Pates will drive and then leave it for Lyon. Out to Feldman now. Feldman will hand it off to Rohde, who gets into the lane. Pull-up jumper off the glass and good. And the lead is up to 7 for Ansley Litchfield. Backcourt pressure applied. Mahler will bring it across midcourt. Bounce pass to Vincent. Vincent lost her balance and got whistled for the travel. Always felt those are just unfortunate and sometimes unfair turnovers when you just simply lose your balance a little bit, but there's just nothing you can do.
Not a single thing.
Cadence Feldman off to Lyon. Lyon will shoot it from deep. It's off, no good. Mahler going for the rebound, not able to secure it. Goes off her hands out of bounds, so the ball stays with the Spartans. 23 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes to Pates around traffic, and the shot blocked and taken away by Rodacher. And then a reach-in foul from behind whistled against the Spartans. And it will go on Rohde.
That'll be her second.
1 minute played here in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 26, Twin Loup 19. Twin Loup just 3 points here in this second half. Ansley Litchfield has only scored 8.
Twin Loups needing a second quarter repeat.
Glidden with a deep 3 off the iron, no good, but the offensive rebound to Rodacker. Now Mahler for a 3. That's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound secured by Feldman of Ansley Litchfield. Feldman met by Glidden. Dribbles to the baseline, passes inside to Hawkins. Shot was partially deflected and taken away by the Wolves. Rodacker may have been the one who got the piece. Here's Glidden through traffic, puts it up on the rim, but cannot score as the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ansley Litchfield. Well, Twin Loups had some looks in this second half, but the rim has been unkind up to this moment. Glidden trying to drive by Bailey, puts it up in traffic, and draws the foul. That was part of Twin Loups' success in that second quarter you were talking about, Jeremy, was Glidden able to get into the lane with the dribble penetration. She picks up the 4th foul on Bailey and gets to the line.
Yeah, as a team in that quarter, they shot 12 free throws and made half of them, and Glidden was a big part of that. She made 4 herself.
Glidden makes that one to bring Twin Loup to within 6. Free throw on the way, no good, made 1 of 2. Mahler fighting for the offensive rebound. They're going to say that she was the last one to touch it as it goes out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to the Spartans. Just about 2 minutes played here in the 4th. Ansley Litchfield 26, Twin Loup 20. Bailey to Ryan, pull-up jumper in the lane, off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Rodacker. Outlet pass to Glidden. Madison will bring it ahead, swing it off to Lorena Shada. Now in the corner it goes to Mahler, back to Shada. Shada will send it in the corner to Glidden. She'll fire from deep, off the rim, no good. Rebound Bailey. Rodacker pressuring Bailey as she tries to bring it across the midcourt line and now does. Passes ahead to Pates. Pates cut off in the lane, lobs it for Hawkins, who goes glass but cannot finish. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Hawkins, and it's a fresh 35 for Ansley Litchfield. Lob to Ryan. Ryan trying to back down Mahler. Shoots it over her. Rims out. No good. Rebound Rodacker. And we're going to have a jump ball called. Boy, Ryan was the one reaching in, and you get a little nervous if you're Coach Shields for Ansley Litchfield because she's got 3 fouls.
Well, and Kiera Bailey was in the area as well, and she's got 4 on the verge of fouling out.
Feldman will inbound it. Possession arrow was pointing to the Spartans. Ryan in the corner throws it out high to Bailey. Inside it goes to Hawkins, but pass deflected into the hands of Shada of Twin Loup. Nearing 3 minutes played here in the 4th. Twin Loup with the ball, down by 6. Glidden will send it off to Shada. Now Glidden with it. Off to Mahler on the right side. Mahler puts it on the floor, cut off in the corner, out to Glidden now. 16 on the shot clock. Mahler's going to launch from deep. It's off, no good. Rebound Vincent, and a foul will be called on the inside.
Oh, and this might be on Carrie Ryan.
And
it's not.
Nope, Feldman, I think, is who they whistled it on. And that's her second. Vincent to the line. First one, yes.
Twin Loup more than happy to continue to do this at the line, especially with the way the fouls are mounting up on Ansley Litchfield.
Second free throw. Oh, a whistle, and we've got a lane violation.
Reagan Mahler kind of half smiling, half grimacing after stepping into the lane there.
5-point lead, Ansley Litchfield. Twin Loup has never led in this game. Ansley Litchfield started the game on a 10-0 run, but Twin Loup has just hung in there as Ansley Litchfield throws it away and turns it over. It'll be Twin Loup basketball. 4:35 left to go in the 4th. Twin Loup with the ball, but down by 5. Mahler throws it away, taken away by Hawkins. Gets it off to Ryan as she was falling to the floor. Now Bailey handles it. Bailey will dribble to her left. Cut off at the high post, bounces it inside to Hawkins. Hawkins shoots it over Rodacker, off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, ball loose on the floor, still loose, still loose. And now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow to Twin Loup. What was your over-under on the amount of jump ball calls tonight?
Man, I would have taken the over at about 15.
Now a foul in the back court. Well, could this be Bailey?
He's trying to sneak a number. Oh, he's kind of looking at her. It is.
It is. And that is her 5th. So Bailey fouls out with 4:10 to go in the game. Rhodey will come in to replace her. Twin Loup will have the basketball. We've got 4:10 left to go in the 4th. Twin Loup with the ball, down by 5. Mahler will hand it off to Glidden. Glidden, crossover dribble, goes by Rhodey. Kicks it out, Mahler, open 2, is good. Mahler knocks it down, and it's a 1-possession game.
4-0 scoring advantage for Twin Loup in the corner.
Hawkins handles it. Ryan now top of the key, off to Feldman. Feldman centers it down low to Rhodey. Out to Feldman. Cadence will launch it. It's good. Oh, what a big 3 from Feldman. Twin Loup basketball. Vincent off to Rodacker. Now Mahler handles it. Reagan into the offensive zone. Will swing it off to Shada, and then they throw it away. Turnover, Twin Loup. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, leading by 6.
It really speaks to Twin Loup's defense. Looking at the fact that they're just a few turnovers away from notching 30 in this game, and they're only down by 6.
Lob for Ryan through her hands, and then Glidden, who was trying to collect the loose ball, had a toe on the baseline. We had a great look at it, and it was the tip of the toe that was on the baseline. So Ansley Litchfield has the ball. They reset the shot clock. Full 35 to work with as Feldman launches one from deep. Way off, no good, but Hawkins was underneath the hoop to receive it and laid it up and in. And now we got a whistle and a foul. Boy, what a sequence. Feldman launched one from deep, was way off with the shot, but Hawkins caught it. Almost kind of turned into a pass as Bailey went up and scored. But now there is a foul, and that turns out to be the 5th team foul against Ansley Litchfield. So that stops the clock with 3:02 to go in the 4th, and it will send Madison Glidden to the line to shoot 2.
Well, if you're Twin Loup, you're in a precarious situation here because you yourself are within striking distance with time running out, but they don't have any fouls. So it wouldn't be the end of the world for Twin Loup to get a couple of fouls, because if they get a couple of buckets to go here in the next couple minutes, they're going to want to go to the foul game. Right now, that's not really an option.
Glidden missed the first but makes the second. So the lead is 7 for the Spartans. Glidden knocks the ball out of bounds, slaps it out, and
no. It hit little boy over here pretty hard in the noggin, I believe.
Yeah, little one was sitting in the stands enjoying the game, and that ball came awfully fast. Back to action as Ava Pates is going to be fouled. Boy, Pates was really close to stepping on the baseline, but instead a foul is called. But like Jeremy said, not bad for Twin Loup to take some chances because that's just their first team foul of this quarter. And that is the 4th, by the way, on Shada, who it was whistled on. Now Hawkins in the lane. Oh, another foul is going to be called. We'll see if they call it in the act of shooting. Looks like they will not, as Feldman is getting ready to inbound it. Foul is going to be on Vincent. Her first, the lob for Ryan, poked away by Mahler. Ball loose on the floor, and we've got another whistle.
Uh-oh, that's Lorena Shada if it's on her, and she's gone. Oh, no. Player for each team fouled out, and Lorena Shada had a three-pointer early in this game. They might have been looking at her shooting ability here to try to get into this one a little bit, but
Ella Schweitzer will come in for Shada, who has just fouled out. Bailey fouled out earlier for Ansley Litchfield. Ryan handles it at the left elbow, hands it off to Hawkins. Pull-up jumper, good. Boy, some big shots being made here in the last couple of minutes by Ansley Litchfield, and they lead by 9. Reagan Mahler Lobs it ahead to Schweitzer, goes to the rim and draws the foul.
I love that handoff play offensively for Ansley Litchfield, and Carrie Ryan runs it perfectly at that high post position. She makes her decision well, and it gets the ball into the hands of a teammate with nobody in front of them in rhythm to get a good shot up.
Free throw by Schweitzer, no good. That last foul, by the way, whistled on Rohde of Ansley Litchfield, her third. Free throw by Schweitzer is no good. Missed it, and the rebound secured by Ryan. Feldman handles it. 2:25 to go here in the fourth. The lead is 9 for Ansley Litchfield. And a timeout taken by the Spartans. 2:22 to go. Ansley Litchfield 33, Twin Loup 24.
From all of us at Melaham Medical Center in Broken Bow, we thank you for trusting us with your family's care throughout the year. And we look forward to making your healthcare experience comfortable and dependable for years to come. We invite you to visit our website, melaham.org, to learn more about us, including our services, history, careers, and more. That's melaham.org. Melaham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care. Wishing you a happy new year.
Now we come back to Litchfield High School. Well, it doesn't seem like that long ago. Twin Loup made a run, made it a one-possession game, but some big shots made by Ansley Litchfield, Jeremy, in the last minute and a half to 2 minutes, and now their lead is back up to 9.
Yeah, but the way this game has gone, 2:22 is a lot of time. We've seen a lot of turnovers both ways, and we've seen little spurts of some shot making by Twin Loup every now and then. I think back to that second quarter where they knocked down a couple of threes and put the foot on the gas to get to the free throw line. There's a lot of time left in this one.
Out of the timeout, Carrie Ryan will inbound it, throws it in the backcourt to Pates. Pates will reverse dribble around Schweitzer now, passes off to Hawkins. Hawkins with it, finds Ryan top of the key, 18 on the shot clock. Inside it goes to Rohde, puts it up, count it, and she's fouled.
That was perfect execution down here, a little head screen by Cadence Feldman, and a perfect entry pass set up Rohde to be successful. And the big fourth quarter continues here as Ansley Litchfield tries to put this one away.
Rohde's free throw attempt, no good. Rebound, Ryan put back, no good. Up high for the board is Mahler. Mahler will send it out to Rodacker. Now Schweitzer hands it off to Mahler. 2 minutes to go in the game. Twin Loup with the ball, but down by 9. Madison Glidden to Mahler, top of the key. Now Schweitzer with it. Off to Glidden. Glidden starts left, sends it off to Mahler. Corner three, got it!
Whoa!
Reagan Mahler from deep. And a turnover by Ansley Litchfield on the inbounds pass.
Here we go. She's got 5 in the quarter, does Reagan Mahler.
Twin Loup basketball. They'll throw it in to Glidden. Now it's Mahler with it. Reagan will drive and dish out to Rodacker. Skip pass to Glidden. Glidden will shoot it, draws the foul, and will go to the line.
Glidden is so good. Her shooting style lends itself to kind of moving forward quite a bit when she's going up for the shot, and it results in her going to free throw line a lot. Meanwhile, Rohde picks up her 4th foul.
Free throw is good. And if Glidden could make this, the lead would be cut down to 6 for Ansley Litchfield. Free throw. No good. Missed it, and the rebound, Ryan. 1:30 to go. Carrie Ryan. Guarded tightly by Mahler. Now Feldman has it. Sends it ahead to Hawkins. Bounce pass inside Ryan. Ryan, spin move, puts it up. No good, and the rebound secured by Mahler. Chance for Twin Loup. 1:13 to go. Glidden with it. Off to Mahler. Reagan to Schweitzer now. Glidden, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mahler has it. Shoots it over Hawkins. Off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for, and we got a whistle. And a travel is called. I think Rodacker and Vincent were both fighting for the rebound. They simultaneously grabbed it, and a travel was called. Just under a minute to go here in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. Pates lost it momentarily, regains control. Passes off to Rhodey. 48 seconds to go in the game. 24 on the shot clock for the Spartans. Ryan had the ball knocked away, able to regain control. Now a whistle, and a travel is called.
Yep. The defense was up on her tight. She tried to find room for the spin move, but couldn't quite do it without dragging her foot.
Glidden will throw it in. Mahler handles it. Under 40 seconds to go as a turnover. Mahler was trapped on the sideline and lost the ball out of bounds. And a timeout is called on the floor. 38 seconds to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield 35, Twin Loup 28.
During this broadcast, practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Brent Apperson, Jeremy Scheid back with you behind the microphone, live on KBBN 95.3 FM. Jack Simpson is with us. He's behind the camera. We're live with our video stream as well, accessible through sandhillsexpress.com. Well, Ansley Litchfield jumped out to a 10-0 lead to start the game, but Twin Loup has just kind of hung in there, but now time is running out. 38 seconds left to go in the fourth. Ansley Litchfield with the ball, leading 35-28. Twin Loup has had this at one possession a couple of different times as Ryan throws the ball away on the inbound. Taken away by Glidden. Glidden throws it away, intercepted by Ryan. Ansley Litchfield with the ball. 26 seconds to go in the game. Shot clock is off. Glidden trying to pressure Feldman. Feldman dribbles around the pressure, lobs it out to Pates. Now Feldman with it. Cadence will dribble to her right, keeps the bounce alive. Glidden pressuring, time running out. 12 seconds to go. 11 and now 10. And Ansley Litchfield's going to hang on and win it. Feldman chased by Glidden. Twin Loup will not foul, and Ansley Litchfield will dribble it out to secure the win. Your final score, Ansley Litchfield 35, Twin Loup 28. Jeremy is totaling up the final numbers. He'll come back and share them with you right after this.
Green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A to Z Lawn Pro. That's A to Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
It's a new year, and the friendly staff at Gateway Motors would love to help you get going during the Start Something New sales event happening this month. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck that you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Stop in so you can start the new year in a beautiful set of wheels.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Just as student athletes have strength in the classroom and in competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is strong in both repairs and installation. For residential or commercial projects or new construction, call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196. They offer financing and are proud to offer high-quality service to go hand in hand with the reliable products they install, whether parts or new units. Serving Broken Bow and beyond in central Nebraska. Taylor Heating and Cooling.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming and ranching is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm and ranch deserves.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Back to Litchfield High School, where the Ansley Litchfield girls basketball team improves their overall record to 4-8 with a 35-28 win over Twin Loup. And with a look at your final numbers, here's Jeremy.
We'll go ahead and start with the visiting Twin Loup Wolves. They were led in scoring by Reagan Mahler with 9 points. She had 5 of her 9 there in the fourth quarter as Twin Loup tried to mount a comeback. 7 points put in by Madison Glidden, who made a home at the free throw line. In fact, all of her points came from the free throw line. She went there 14 times. 4 points apiece for Gracie Rodacher, Carson Vincent, and Lorena Schott to round out the scoring for Twin Loup. Story of this one for Twin Loup was just unable to handle the basketball really well against this tough Ansley Litchfield defense, turning it over 29 times. Also struggled at the line, leaving 12 points out there on the floor, going 10 of 22 from the charity stripe. For Ansley Litchfield, they were led in scoring by Carrie Ryan with 10. 8 points put in by Kiera Bailey, 5 apiece for Ava Pates and Bailey Hawkins, and 4 put in by Addie Rohde. Cadence Feldman also had that three-pointer to get into the scorebook there in the fourth quarter. Ansley Litchfield, 5 of 11 from the free throw line. They out-rebounded Twin Loup 27-23. So again, your leading scorers for Twin Loup, it was Reagan Mahler with 9. For Ansley Litchfield, Carrie Ryan with 10. For the victorious Spartans, 35-28.
Thank you, Jeremy. Time now to transition to the boys' half of our doubleheader, and as we get you ready for that broadcast, we'll take time to say thanks to these sponsors who are bringing it to you on the radio on KBBN 95.3 FM. And they include Dairy Queen, Court Transfer, Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, Twin Loup Boosters, Trotter Fertilizer, Central Nebraska Electric, Flatwater Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Muddy Creek Ag, and Hamilton Telecommunications. Our radio broadcast tonight also brought to you in part by our sports plan sponsors for the year. And they include the Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Aero Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Meade Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. Not only are we live on the radio tonight, we're live with our video stream through sandhillsexpress.com. We'll come back and tell you more about that after these words.
In basketball, going cold isn't a good thing. But at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow, it's just the opposite. A cold treat will always make you smile, no matter the time of year. Visit them today for a signature blizzard, a dilly bar, ice cream cake, or one of several other chilly treats. Treat yourself to something amazing today, only at Broken Bow DQ, where happy tastes good. Proud sponsors of high school sports in this broadcast.
Court Transfer in Litchfield is there to manage your 4-H operation. On their team are many of the most knowledgeable and professional experts, skilled in buying, selling, hauling, and grinding your 4-H crop. Whether it's one of their hay yards or one of yours, Court Transfer will keep your livestock operation supplied with timely forage products, ground to your exact specifications. You'll find Court Transfer at 219 Howard Street in Litchfield or call 308-446-2526.
Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery is proud to help bring you this sports coverage. When you partner with Moonlight, you're choosing the company that offers the highest quality inks as their standard way of printing. Since 1999, Moonlight has partnered with community events, school groups, sports teams, and more to design, print, and sell awesome screen print, embroidery, and vinyl items. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. Everything looks better by Moonlight. Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, whose members include Don and Sue Shada, Dow's Farms LLC, Erickson Law Office, Bensky Farms, First National Bank, Govier Brothers Mortuary, Grint Farm Supply, Hamilton Communications, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Hilltop Ranch, James and Janice Barron, Joe and Cindy Horkey, KCNI KBBN Radio, Krause Angus Ranch, and the Morgan Ranch. Enjoy the broadcast, brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Trotter Fertilizer is happy to help bring you this broadcast of high school sports. They are proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Trotter Fertilizer provides fertilizer, chemicals, custom application, grain storage, propane, and more to Central Nebraska. Contact them today and they'll start helping you with your operation. Trotter Fertilizer in Ansley and Litchfield.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
At Flatwater Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
Now we come back to Litchfield High School. As we've been mentioning through the night, not only are we live on KBBN 95.3 FM tonight on the radio, but we're live with our video stream as well. So you can watch the action accompanied by our radio call. You can access the live stream links by going to sandhillsexpress.com, or you can go directly to the Sandhills Express Facebook page or Sandhills Express YouTube channel. Our video stream sponsors tonight include Callaway District Hospital, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Mead Lumber, Culligan, Bailey Crop and Pioneer Seed, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, H&R Block, Sandhills Custom Creations, Power Solutions, and Muddy Creek Ag. The boys' half of our doubleheader is coming up. Jeremy Shipes got the call of it for you. We'll turn the controls over to him when we come back right after this.
We love supporting the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and all that these student athletes achieve in competition and in the classroom. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy supply their customers with all feed and seed products while exceeding expectations with fair prices and service that is unmatched by the competition. They have new and used seed tenders and are your local channel seedmen, cheering on the Spartans and bringing you this sports coverage. Muddy Creek Ag. Call 308-935-1155 for Muddy Creek Ag on Highway 2 in Ansley.
Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Bball TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loop Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters, whose members include Ortville's Repair, Pineview Ranch, Prairie Thunder Game Birds, Rybert's Chiropractic, Sargent Chamber of Commerce, Sargent Corner Market, Sargent Insurance Agency, Speltz Lumber Company, Stars Wildlife Inn, Stoll, Gavecki, and Piskorski PC, and Taylor Storage. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah. Midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Arrow Seed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by Arrow Seed in Broken Bow today.
Welcome back to Litchfield as we get set up for the boys' half of our doubleheader tonight on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video. Take a look at what both of these teams have done in the season to this point. We'll first take a look at the visiting Twin Loop Wolves coming into this one with a record of 7-3. They had a great Elba Holiday tournament, Brent. You couldn't ask for a better tournament. They go 2-0 in it, get a win against Elba, and then rounded it out with a 10-point victory as well. Dropped a game against Chambers Wheelers Central here recently back on the 7th, but the next 3 out of their 4 games are on the road, and they'd like to start with a road win here in Litchfield tonight.
Yeah, been a great start to the year for Twin Loop. Feel good for Coach Chris Barron. I mean, when you look at what has kind of happened with this Twin Loop boys basketball program the last couple of years, kind of been some tough sledding if you go back a few years from the win-loss standpoint. But boy, I tell you what, they are kind of in a groove right now, off to a great start, and certainly looking to make some noise as we continue to go through the season.
The 6'2 freshman Yaya Harris plays point guard for a majority of the game for Twin Loop. He's averaging 16.5 points per game, also nearly 4 assists per game. He's a player that we had the opportunity to see earlier in the season when they played in Callaway, and he's a player that really just goes out there and has a good time scoring, but also distributing to his teammates, and that's what you like out of a point guard.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the ability to distribute, and I guarantee you his teammates like that too. One thing I can see just in the warm-ups, man, we got some athletes out on that court tonight, pal. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun. You take a look at the Ansley Litchfield side coming into this one at a record of 5-6. Open the season with 2 wins before dropping 4 of their next 5. But you go back to the end of last year and into the beginning of this year, picked up a win against a gritty Sandhills Sedford team, and then played Heartland Lutheran at home and got a big victory there, but have been kind of on a tough streak. Their schedule, 6-4 Fullerton, 7-3 Amherst, now playing 7-3 Twin Loup, and then they've got to go to 9-2 Shelton. That's quite the stretch for Ansley Litchfield.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not afraid of it.
No.
That's for sure. And, of course, when you talk about Ansley Litchfield, obviously you go right to Loup Bailey, averaging 27 points per game. And, you know, you think about those numbers he's been putting up. I mean, he's doing it against double and triple teams, and they expect that. So what can the guys around him do here tonight for Ansley Litchfield? That'll be a key. But speaking of the Spartans, got to give a public shout-out to head coach Matt Drew. You and I had the opportunity to do the final game of 2024 when they played Sandhills Thetford. They were able to win that game, and we were told that for Coach Drew, the next win after that would be his 300th career victory as a head coach, and he achieved that last week when they defeated Heartland Lutheran. That's a tremendous achievement. So congratulations, Coach Matt Drew, on 300 and now plus career wins.
Far from an easy thing to do, and it's a great thing that not a lot of coaches have the opportunity to accomplish. So yes, big congratulations to Coach Drew. We'll take a short break. When we come back, the starting lineups for you, and then the tip. It's Ansley Litchfield hosting Twin Loup, the second half of our girls and boys doubleheader on the Thunderbird KBBN, as well as Sandhills Express video.
The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Contact your local shelter insurance agents, Brent Custer or Seth Pearson in Broken Bow.
Attention, Nebraska farmers. At Custer Federal State Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to offer agricultural loans tailored to your needs. Whether you're looking to expand your operations, purchase new equipment, or manage daily expenses, our experienced team is here to help. With competitive rates, personalized service, we're your partners in growth. Visit Custer Federal State Bank today, where your future grows. Custer Federal State Bank, rooted in Nebraska, growing with you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When we unlock the doors and turn on the lights at the grocery cart, we're excited to serve you with a smile and helpfulness that can't be matched. Our staff is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. It's our mission to offer you great prices in a store that is clean, organized, and convenient. Connect with us online at gkbrokenbow.com or come by and shop 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. East Highway to Broken Bow.
Agland ATV would like to thank all of our customers for their business and friendships this year and look forward to working with you in 2025. Polaris has worked hard to keep bringing you the most reliable and powerful machines in the off-road market. Agland ATV is proud to keep that momentum rolling here in central Nebraska and strives to offer you the best in off-road sales and service. Agland ATV, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
Let's take a look at your starting lineups for this contest between the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and the Twin Loup Wolves. We'll start with the visiting Wolves. They are coached by Chris Barron. He is assisted by Cole Christofferson. We mentioned Yaya Harris. He'll be handling the basketball for a majority of the evening for Twin Loup. He is a freshman standing 6'2", averaging close to 17 points a game, dishing out about 4 assists a game. Grant Otten, a senior, 5'11", in the starting lineup. Henry Sordum is a junior, standing 6'2". Emmett Sordum in the starting lineup as well, a senior, standing 6'2", and Mace Barron rounds out the starting lineup for the Twin Loup Wolves, leading the team in rebounding at 7.5 a game, standing 6'1". He is a junior. Now it's the starting lineup for the home team, the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Luke Bailey, 6'3", and a senior, as Brent mentioned, on his way to, just a few points shy of averaging 30 a game. Landon Schulte, 5'6", and a junior. Owen Cunningham, 5'9", and a junior in the starting lineup. Another junior in the starting lineup is Chayton Jensen. He is 6'4", and Lane Slocum rounds out the starting lineup. for Ansley Litchfield. He is 6'3" and a senior. Head coach of the Ansley Litchfield Spartans is Matt Drew. He is assisted by Garrett Furno.
All right, I got to ask. We're going to see a dunk tonight? I see some kids out there who can put it down.
Oh, you heard the amount of times I said 6 foot something between all these kids. I think they're I'd take the side that says we're going to see a dunk tonight. Jump is thrown up, and they're going to re-jump, I believe, as Harris, I think, jumped a little bit early, tried to swipe that ball away too quick. And now the ball, they overcorrect, and it falls back down. Tip is won by Ansley Litchfield. Luke Bailey walks it up against Harris. Left side to Cunningham. Lob back over to Bailey. Back to Cunningham. Glances at the rim. Goes in the corner. The three is put up and put in by Chayton Jensen. 3-0 lead out of the gate for Ansley Litchfield as Twin Loup runs back to the near side of the floor. Those of you that are viewing the video stream, as a three goes up by Yaya Harris to answer, and we're knotted up at 3 apiece. Those of you watching the video stream have a much different angle than we have. You'll see when we come back to the other end of the floor, we're behind that green banner on the far side of the floor. Spartans back in the half court, working the perimeter. Jensen kicks it out into the hands of Schulte. He can shoot it. Left it a little long that time. Rebound Twin Loup. Harris ahead to Sortum. Sortum goes glass, can't get it to fall. Bailey the rebound. A minute played here in the first quarter. Tie game 3-3. Jensen with it, dribbles to the high post, off to Cunningham. One dribble, finds room, goes glass, and scores 2.
Boy, that was a great move by Cunningham. Kind of split the double team with the bounce, got to the rim and scored.
Twin Loup back in the half court, now trailing 5-3. Yaya Harris skip pass over to Barron in the corner. Twin Loup works around inside into Emmett Sortum. Can't get the shot to go from the lane. Rebound pulled out of there by Jensen. Cunningham will bring it forward. Owen into the corner to Bailey. Bailey left to right. Gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it out. Schulte puts up another three just off the front of the rim. Had the right amount of power to it. Rebound Wolves. Harris, step back, three in the corner, left it just long himself. Rebound, Bailey wants to run. Pushing the ball forward, Yaya with the hand on his hip. Lots of contact down there, shot left short, rebound Wolves. Back comes Twin Loup with the hands of Otten. Off to Harris, Harris, floater with the left hand. Can't get it to go, rebound Jensen. And here comes Ansley Litchfield, a quick pace, to say the least, to this game early. Spartans set up the half-court offense. Cunningham just left of center, off to Bailey. Skip pass over to Schulte. They give him the green light almost every time. Can't get this one to go. And the long rebound, last touched out of bounds by Luke Bailey. .5:20 to go, first quarter. Twin Loup trailing by 2 with the basketball. Otten in the corner, one dribble, puts up the shot over Jensen. Got the roll here in Litchfield.
Great shot fake by Otten. Kind of got the defender to come out on him on the shot fake from outside, got inside and able to knock down the jumper.
We're tied at 5, under 5 minutes to go first quarter. Bailey with it on the right wing, tries to enter it into Cunningham, has it slapped back to him, now throws it away. Barron brings it forward. Mace off to Harris. Harris drives in, leaves it into the hands of Otten. Does well to control it. Scoops it to Barron, who can't get the layup to go. Miss pulled out of there by the Spartans of Ansley Litchfield. Off and running as Cunningham applies the pressure on the defensive Twin Loup and draws the foul.
Yeah, great push by Cunningham with the bounce, immediately getting it into the offensive end, putting the pressure on the Twin Loup defense, able to draw the foul and get to the line. Foul was on Emmett Sortum, by the way, his first.
Cunningham knocks home the first of 2 free throws. A couple of substitutions coming in for Ansley Litchfield. Magner in there. Also running in is Colton Clay. Cunningham goes back to the charity stripe and makes it a 2-for-2 trip. Otten into the front court to Harris, drives baseline, scoops it into the hands of Mace Barron, who can't get it to fall over the rim. Spartans back the other way after the miss. Cunningham just right of center, goes in the corner to Clay. Back to Cunningham, drives forward, glances at the rim, now off to Bailey. Nice shot fake. Bailey goes into the lane and scores 2 off the glass.
Well, that's something Bailey's so good at, and that is using the glass. That's his first 2 of the game.
Sortum with it near side off to Harris. Harris drives in and just missed on the short corner pass into the hands of Otten, out of bounds.
First turnover of the game for Twin Loup.
Couple of subs in for Twin Loup. Carter Hall into the game. Also running in comes Jackson Hall. So at any point in this game, we'll at times have 2 Sortums on the court, and we'll have 2 Halls on the court.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, it'd be a blast. And they all look very similar.
Yeah, they do.
Luke Bailey trying for the lob, gets it into Cunningham, turns around, goes reverse, can't score it. Rebound pulled out of there by Jackson Hall of Twin Loup. Off to Harris, who brings it up the near side of the floor. For those of you watching the video stream, 3 goes up off the back of the rim for Twin Loup. Fight for the rebound. Oh, Harris threw it off of the leg of Slocum to retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous athletic play by Harris to save the possession for Twin Loup.
Couple more substitutions come in for Ansley Litchfield. Jensen back into the game. Schulte back in as well. Harris with it on the left wing. Gets it over to Carter Hall. Now in the corner, Sortum. Sortum gets it down inside to Emmett Sortum, who turns around, faces up. Might have been partially blocked by Luke Bailey. And now a foul on the fight for the miss.
Going to be on Yaya Harris. That'll be his first. Be the team's second for Twin Loup here in this quarter. And I think you're right. I think Bailey did get a piece of that shot.
3 minutes to go here, first quarter. Luke Bailey walks it into the front court. Goes left side, skip pass, goes into the hands of Schulte. Schulte throws it all the way to the opposite block. Shot doesn't go in for Bailey. And now a foul on the fight for the rebound. It's going to go on Bailey. Back to Twin Loup.
Bailey's first, team's first for Ansley Litchfield here in the quarter.
Home team leading at 9-5. Twin Loup with the basketball. Yaya Harris calling for the basketball on the skip pass. It's intercepted by Magner. Brings it into the front court and gives it off to Bailey. Now in the half court, Ansley Litchfield. Luke off to Schulte, now to Cunningham. Short corner, double, almost triple team. Back out to Schulte, and a 3 put up by Magner. Can't get it to go. Rebound Twin Loup. 2:15 as Yaya Harris brings it forward. A quick trigger from Sortum, can't fall from long range. And here come the Spartans walking it forward again. Cunningham to Schulte, back to Cunningham on the right wing. Skip pass over to Bailey in the corner. His 3, left long, weak side rebound to Sortum. Yaya Harris brings it forward, dribbles around the defense, floater from the right hand. The lefty can't get it to go. Bailey the rebound, ahead to Schulte, layup goes in. Applied the gas pedal, and Landon Schulte took it all the way for 2. Twin Loup back in the half court. They get it to Henry Sortum in the corner, left it long again. Yaya Harris speeds in and pulls down the miss. Nice move inside, goes glass and scores 2. Boy, did he put on the brakes.
Man, what an up and under by Harris to get to the rim and bring Twin Loup to within 4.
Luke Bailey into the front court, over to Cunningham on the right side. Now Schulte in the corner. Schulte always going to take that glance at the 3-point line. And now a 3 put up, just rims out, wouldn't go for Magner. 1 and done again for Ansley Litchfield. Harris on the left wing, goes near side to Carter Hall, who pulls the trigger and hits, and it's a 1-point game. 11-10, Ansley Litchfield the lead on their home floor here in Litchfield. Shot clock a little ahead of the game clock. Shot clock now at 20 as they go inside to Bailey. Shoots over the double team, won't go. Yaya Harris, the rebound. 22 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Works it quickly ahead. The 2-on-1. Henry Sordom scores it and takes the lead for Twin Loup.
Love that play by Sordom, the little pull-up instead of going in where he probably would have got contact, able to knock it down.
5 seconds on the game clock. Nice grab by Jensen inside on the feed from Bailey. Gets it to go just a couple of seconds before the game clock expires. And Ansley Litchfield, just before the buzzer, takes back the lead 13-12. It's been a fun one so far, folks. Stick around. The second quarter coming your way shortly on KBBN Radio.
Physical therapy, together empowering able movement. The winter season presents us with all kinds of challenges, one of which that is tricky, slippery ice. If you need help recovering from a fall, call us at Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We've served Central Nebraska with personalized and compassionate care for over 50 years, 872-5111. With locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, Team Physical Therapy can get you moving again. Call 872-5111.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow is all about gearing you up for sports. Whether it's for participating or for cheering from the stands, they have it. It's time for their semi-annual shoe sale, giving you 25% off all regular price shoes. So head through their door on west side of the square and bring your feet to do some test fitting. They carry the brands you're looking for, like Mount to Coast, UFAs, Brooks, Twisted X, and Merrill. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. 25% off regular price shoes at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
Start of the second quarter is upon us, and it's Twin Loup basketball as Barron controls it in the near side corner. Keeps control of the basketball despite the defense. Kicks it up to Yaya Harris, who knocks one down from three.
Second three of the night for Harris.
15-13, Twin Loup lead. Bailey to Schulte, now in the corner. Cunningham back to Schulte. Skips it over to Bailey. Ball above the head, off to Schulte. Fakes the pass, now fires up the three. Wouldn't fall. Rebound Twin Loup. Yaya Harris into the front court. Holds it up, drives in, gathers, looking for Barron, but Luke Bailey gets a paw on it and knocks it out of bounds. And that would have been quite the pass for Harris to complete. Harris gets it into Sordom and now has it back up top. Goes to the bounce, pulls another three and hits another three. He's got 9 just beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's got 11 for the game.
Luke Bailey off to Schulte, now Cunningham in the corner. Ansley Litchfield finding themselves down 5. Now Yaya Harris picks it off, goes up, scores it off the glass. He's got 13 now.
Wow, he is a difference maker.
Now Cunningham in the front court wasn't quite ready for the basketball, but fortunately retains possession as they call it out of bounds off of Mace Barron. Ansley Litchfield down 7 all of a sudden, needing a bucket. Bailey to Schulte, trying to go in the corner, expecting the pass was Twin Loup. The other way, Yaya Harris goes high and off of glass again. He's going nuclear. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Twin Loup 22, Ansley Litchfield 13.
Here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Mead Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
6:34 to go first half. Twin Loup on the road here in Litchfield, leading at 22-13. Be Ansley Litchfield basketball, no doubt going to see a Coach Drew set play here. See if the Spartans get into the bucket.
10-0 run for Twin Loup to start the quarter, and all 10 points have come from Yaya Harris.
Cunningham, free throw line jumper on the feed from Bailey, won't go. Miss pulled out of there by Twin Loup. Yaya Harris with the basketball into the front court. 6:15 to go first half. Gets it up into Carter Hall, who splashes one home from 15, and Twin Loup can't miss. And they're loving it.
Yeah, 12-0 run to start the quarter for the Wolves.
Luke Bailey going to the bounce, double team, stops, the lefty shoots and scores a much-needed basket for the Spartans.
Boy, just so tough. I mean, he went up against 3 of the 5 defenders for Twin Loup, and still Bailey able to get it to go down.
Back the other direction, misses pulled down. A second opportunity for Twin Loup, and Carter Hall scores right in the middle of the lane. 11-point game. Ansley Litchfield brings it forward. Cunningham on the left wing. Skips it back over to Bailey. Yaya Harris playing the top of that defense for Twin Loup. Shot doesn't go. And the fight for the rebound, the putback by Cunningham won't go. But he is fouled.
Yeah, good effort by Cunningham to crash the offensive glass and able to get to the line. That foul was on Mace Barron, his first.
Owen Cunningham to the line. The first falls. Jensen comes back in for Magner for the Spartans. That's the only substitution. Cunningham to the line again. Owen second, does not follow the first. Rebound pulled out of there eventually by Twin Loup. Hall with the basketball, scoops it out to Yaya Harris, who centers it. Now no looks it to Mace Barron. Mace, nice feed to Carter Hall, but couldn't get it to go, and he's frustrated with himself on that one. Schulte back the other way for Ansley Litchfield. 10-point game, 5 minutes to go first half. Cunningham on the left side of the wing. Over to Bailey. Bailey with the bounce behind the back. Gathers, blocked, and taken away by Twin Loup. Nice block inside by Carter Hall. Got a whole hand and wrist on it. Yaya Harris, the up and under, wouldn't go. Bailey the rebound and is fouled. And judging by Yaya's reaction, it is on him.
That'll be his second.
10-point game as Cunningham tosses it into Bailey. 4:35 to go first half. Bailey gives it up to Schulte on the right wing and runs through. Schulte goes the other way to Cunningham. Cunningham lobs it to Bailey, does well to control it, drives in, tries to scoop it up from behind the basket, can't get it to go, now gets a paw on it, dives for it, but throws it into the hands of Twin Loup. Mace Barron hands it off to Harris. Harris in double digits, kicks it off to Jackson Hall, missed everything on the three, and now back the other way, Cunningham. Cunningham drives in, blocked off the backboard by Harris. What a defensive play by Yaya Harris. Now back the other way, driving baseline as Jackson Hall had it knocked away, and a kickball is called. Baseline inbound upcoming. Harris to inbound it. Throws it in. Carter Hall meets the pass in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Ansley Litchfield's Jensen. Ansley Litchfield back in the half court. In the corner. Schulte splashed one home. A much needed three-pointer for Ansley Litchfield. 7-point game. Twin Loup back in the half court. Otten tries to throw it inside, and it's slapped out of the hands of Barron. And now Luke Bailey will walk it forward. Luke Bailey on the right wing. Gives it up to Jensen. Gonna pull the long three. Splashed it home from Ansley. And it's a 4-point game. Harris back the other direction, gathers, kicks it out. Three, Jackson Hall can't answer. And the miss pulled down by Slocum. Ansley Litchfield walks the ball up again, looking to continue this scoring run. Cunningham, left wing. 2:40 to go first half. Ansley Litchfield down 4. It's not that long ago they were down 11. Jensen in the corner, now Cunningham, now Schulte. Skips it back over to Cunningham, fires it over to Bailey. Bailey drives in, tries to find the angle, does so, but is fouled, and will head to the line.
Well, at the top of the broadcast, we were talking about Bailey and the fact that he averages 27 a game, but what would the others do around him? Well, Bailey has only 4 points. So, boy, look at how these other guys have stepped up for the Spartans here tonight.
Luke's first, falls. Bailey will get a look at a second. It falls as well. And now the Spartans have pulled back to within 2. Twin Loup back in the half court. In the corners, Jackson Hall drives baseline, lost it, and dribbled it out of bounds back to the Spartans, who have an opportunity to tie this one or take the lead this trip. Cunningham up the right side of the floor. Gives it off to Bailey, left side, throws it right back to Cunningham. One dribble, out to Schulte. Schulte lost the dribble, now Cunningham in the right corner. Down inside to Slocum, turns, shoots, and got it stuck between the rim and the backboard.
Well, we have a few guys on the floor who can jump up and take care of that quick.
I would think so. Ansley Litchfield, a high-flying 5 out there and a big 5 as Chayton Jensen is 6'4", Lane Slocum 6'3", Luke Bailey 6'3".
Well, on that, they go to the possession arrow, and Ansley Litchfield will have the ball.
Harris got a hand on it. Doing well to keep it on their side of the floor is Jensen.
Shot clock did not reset.
Jensen puts it up with 5 on the shot clock and knocks another one home. A 1-point lead for Ansley Litchfield.
The third 3 of the game for Jensen.
Yaya Harris back the other direction, keeps the dribble alive and draws a foul.
You know, Jeremy, I'm looking around. How about this crowd?
Great crowd.
That has all of a sudden filled in here. Boy, this is a fun atmosphere right now.
We've got some Ansley Litchfield fans that are filing in and sitting on the stands on our side where the Twin Loup fans are sitting because the Ansley Litchfield side is so full. Yaya Harris, 2 answer from 3.
His 4th 3 of the game.
Oh, he's fired up too. He got a high 5 from every teammate coming back. Minute 15 to go here, first half, a 2-point lead. And a pass goes down inside to Slocum from Bailey, finds the angle and ties us up at 29 apiece. Harris into the front court. Goes to the right, now cuts back left. Off to Hall, now in the corner. Jackson Hall can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, pulled out of there by Henry Sordum. Goes baseline, and we suffered a hit to our laptop.
We're still on.
We're still good.
We're good.
We're
good.
That's on you, Brent. That's your side of the table.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to jump over the table for
yeah.
that one. But now we know this laptop can take a hit.
Hey, there you go.
Twin Loup basketball just in front of us in the far side corner. From those of you that are watching on the video stream, who were very close to not being able to watch a video stream. That's the video streaming computer. That would have been a shame. Hall drives in the lane, can't get the floater to go. Carter Hall the rebound, his putback blocked, and now out of bounds back to the Spartans.
I want to say thanks to the ref, though. He came and made sure we were okay. So appreciate that.
Bailey into the front court. 7 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Cunningham to Bailey, left side. Luke, ball above the head, kicks in off to Schulte. His 3 does not go. Rebound Cunningham, taken away by Harris. Harris the other way. Throws it to a teammate who scores it, Emmett Sordum from the short corner. And the lead goes back to Twin Loup.
Wow, this has been entertaining.
Shot clock is off. 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Cunningham had it taken away by Sordum. Tries to throw it ahead to Yaya Harris. And now a over and back called on Luke Bailey. who they say touched it last in the front court before going into the back court and then back the other direction. That was just such a quick play right around the half-court line. Now Twin Loup with 3.1 remaining with the basketball on their side of the floor, far side inbound. Harris, 1 second, rises, shoots, scores! Wow! What an unbelievable first half for Yaya Harris into the locker room. Another 3 on the board, and the Wolves lead it by 5 on the road here in Litchfield. What a first half.
That was great.
34-29 is the Twin Loup Wolf lead. We'll come back after a quick break and talk about the numbers there in the first half and try to prepare you for what should be a very exciting second half on KBBN Radio and Sand Hills Express Video.
Sargent Irrigation may be known worldwide, but their roots are right here in central Nebraska, something they are very proud of. They hire right here in the heartland and know their success is due to those quality employees. As a way of showing support for the community, Sargent Irrigation sponsors high school sports broadcasts, so those unable to attend can follow the action. Enjoy the broadcast, sponsored in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
This broadcast is brought to you by Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow, where we deliver caring and comprehensive health care right here, close to home. The specialty clinic brings our residents access to the area's most experienced physicians in cardiology, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics, and more. Partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
The student athletes you're cheering on during this broadcast practice and study in order to get their competition and schoolwork done right. At Trotter Service, they do the same, except with your vehicle repairs. Whether you need a new battery, brake work and alignment, tires, wheels, or an overhaul, trust their auto repair specialists to tackle the job. Don't forget bulk oil and fuel delivery and on-the-farm tire truck service too. Proud to help bring you this broadcast, Trotter Service in Broken Bow.
Acquiring a lush green lawn is a lot of work. Worry no more. A2Z Lawn Pro's fertilizer program is the solution to ease your mind and lessen your work. Any time of the season is a good time to start. Eliminate weeds, strengthen your grass, and even keep bugs away with liquid fertilizer treatments mixed with micronutrients for a recipe that works specifically in this area. 30 years of experience. 308-870-1762 for A2Z Lawn Pro. That's A2Z Lawn Pro at 870-1762.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance in Callaway and Broken Bow. The insurance industry is in a crazy place right now, and I understand your premiums are going up and deductibles are increasing. If you are looking to re-quote your current insurance or just have questions regarding coverage options, Nebraska Owners Insurance can help. With many ag carriers to choose from, I can provide farm, ranch, property, and liability coverage as well as pivot, livestock, and crop policies. Contact me today at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency in Callaway or Broken Bow. I look forward to working with you.
It's a new year, and the friendly staff at Gateway Motors would love to help you get going during the Start Something New sales event happening this month. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Their staff is excited to show you why there's never been a better opportunity to drive home the car, SUV, or truck that you've always wanted. Whether you're seeking luxury, performance, or pure capability, Gateway Motors has the vehicle to match your needs. Stop in so you can start the new year in a beautiful set of wheels.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Welcome back to Litchfield at the half. It's Ansley Litchfield trailing Twin Loup by a score of 29-34 in what has been a very entertaining game so far. With a look at your first half numbers, here's Brent.
All right, Jeremy, thanks. Ansley Litchfield led 13-12 at the end of the first quarter, but Twin Loup opened the second quarter on a 10-0 run, and all 10 of those points in that run came from Yaya Harris, who had a huge first half. Ansley Litchfield, though, came back, so at the half, your score now is Twin Loup 34 and Ansley Litchfield 29. What a half it was for Yaya Harris, and what a second quarter. He finished with 21 in the opening half to lead all scores. He knocked down 5 threes in the first half. 4 of those came in the second quarter. 1 of them came at the buzzer to take us to halftime. Harris has 21 to lead all scores. Other scoring for Twin Loup, Carter Hall with 7, Grant Otten with 2, Henry Sortum with 2, and Emmett Sortum with 2 for the Wolves. Meanwhile, for Ansley Litchfield, Luke Bailey held to just 6 points in the first half, but boy, the others around him have really stepped up. How about Chayton Jansen? 3 threes in the first half for Ansley Litchfield. He's got 11 in the first half to lead the way for the Spartans. Rest of the Ansley Litchfield scoring, Landon Schulte has hit a 3. He's got 5 in the opening half. Owen Cunningham has 5, and Lane Slocum has 2. Been a pretty clean game, really, from turnover standpoint. Ansley Litchfield with 6, Twin Loup with 4. On the rebounds, pretty even team-wise. Twin Loup with 16 rebounds in the first half, Ansley Litchfield with 14. As Jeremy said, a very entertaining first half. Can't wait for the second half to unfold. Twin Loup leads it at the half, 34-29.
Thank you very much, Brent. And we've got a few minutes before we get started in the second half. Always a good time to remind you that if you have an opportunity to share the video, you can do that, and that will both make it available to people to watch live right now, but also the replay later on. All of the replays of our video broadcasts are available on both Facebook and YouTube. If you wouldn't mind following our Facebook page and subscribing to our YouTube channel, it's completely free to watch all of those sports broadcasts that we do featuring our area student athletes, thanks to the sponsors that you see scrolling on the screen. We'll take a break. When we come back, second half action coming your direction from Litchfield.
At Taylor Heating and Cooling are big fans of our area student athletes and are proud to help bring you their accomplishments on the radio. Just like these bright students keep a cool head in the heat of competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is ready to help keep you cool with their services. If the season calls for heat, they're ready with repair and new install expertise there as well. Financing is available because sweating or shivering in your home needs fixed now, not later. Call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. That's because the future can be unpredictable, but no matter what's in the forecast, we'll help you feel protected so you can enjoy the dreams you've worked hard for with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Visit Justin Thompson Agency or call 308-872-5252.
In basketball, going cold isn't a good thing. But at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow, it's just the opposite. A cold treat will always make you smile, no matter the time of year. Visit them today for a signature blizzard, a dilly bar, ice cream cake, or one of several other chilly treats. Treat yourself to something amazing today, only at Broken Bow DQ, where happy tastes good. Proud sponsors of high school sports in this broadcast.
Court Transfer in Litchfield is there to manage your 4-H operation. On their team are many of the most knowledgeable and professional experts, skilled in buying, selling, hauling, and grinding your 4-H crop. Whether it's one of their hay yards or one of yours, Court Transfer will keep your livestock operation supplied with timely 4-H products, ground to your exact specifications. You'll find Court Transfer at 219 Howard Street in Litchfield or call 308-446-2526.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery. Have you seen all those awesome t-shirts when you attend state competition? There's a good chance Moonlight has printed what you're seeing. They love partnering with local schools to put your athletic and extracurricular achievements on apparel for fans. Ask them about screen printing, embroidery, and more promotional products. Located in Kearney, serving fellow Central Nebraskans. Visit MoonlightCustomPrinting.com. everything looks better by moonlight.
Welcome back to Litchfield. At the half, it's Twin Loup leading on the road 34-29 here in the boys varsity game. I'm really interested to see, Brent, the adjustments that these two veteran coaches make after their two teams played a really entertaining but really skilled first half of basketball.
Yeah, that second quarter was really fun. Of course, Yaya Harris just got hot. I mean, what else can you say? He scored 16 of his 21 in the second quarter. He's knocked down 5 threes. Let's see if they continue to try to play him kind of straight up. Maybe they come and help a little bit. That'll be interesting to see. And then Luke Bailey, just 6 points in the first half. Obviously, every time he touches the ball, Twin Loup collapsing on him. We'll see what kind of adjustments they can make to maybe get him free for some more shots here in half number 2.
Twin Loup basketball out of the halftime break. High post look and shot put up by Emmett Sortum. And Twin Loup starting off just where they left off with 2 from right in the lane. Bailey brings the ball forward. Ansley Litchfield now on the left-hand side of your screen offensively for those of you watching. A lob in to the hands of Schulte. Does well to control it. Now a free throw line jumper won't go for Cunningham. Barron brings it forward. And now they're just mirroring Harris with Cunningham everywhere he goes, whether he's close. And now Cunningham gets a turnover. Goes the other way, puts it up off glass, won't go. Gets it off to Harris, off the miss. Harris, nice pass down into the hands of his teammate, Grant Otten, who couldn't get it to fall just over the rim. Bailey into the front court, mirrored by a couple of defenders. Gets it out to Cunningham. Cunningham right to left to Jensen. Jensen right to left, gets it inside to Bailey. Shot short, rebound to Harris. Twin Loup ball leading 36-29. Minute and a half gone here in the third quarter. Otten with it up top, takes a couple of dribbles around Bailey and brought the offhand up and is whistled for the double dribble.
Yeah, that was a good move by Grant Otten, but yeah, I thought he did too. Touched it with the free hand and got whistled for the double dribble as he made the move.
I would have liked to see that whistle for Nebraska against Iowa a few nights ago, wouldn't you have?
That was a double dribble that was not called.
I'm not bitter, it's just been like 72 hours or more, and I'm still upset about it. Ball turned over into the hands of Twin Loup as Harris will bring it forward. Yaya right to left, scoops it over to Barron, can't get the layup to go. Had it right on a platter, almost too shiny of a platter, and just missed it off the front of the rim. Ansley Litchfield into the hands of their three-point shooting expert, Schulte, left it short, but the rebound to the Spartans. Jensen lost the basketball, had it taken away by Harris, who then had it taken away by Cunningham, but too strong off the backboard. Both teams dodging defensive bullets from their opponent here in the third quarter. Otten with it left side, up top to Sortum. Henry gets it down inside to Emmett Sortum. Double team, back out to Henry. His three off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled out of there by Emmett Sortum. Goes back up with it, left it short. A second try, no. Now this rebound pulled out of there by Luke Bailey. Bailey into the front court quickly. Drives forward, shoots over Sortum, and scores two. Tough shot for Luke Bailey. He's 6'3", Sortum 6'2". And it's a 5-point game again with a timeout on the floor. 4:57 to go, third quarter. You're listening to KBBN Radio.
Loup Wolves is brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters, whose members include Team Physical Therapy, Terry and Chandra Horkey, TCH Seeds, The Ritz Cafe, Trotter's Grain and Fertilizer, Trotter's Low and Go, Union Bank and Trust, Upstream Ranch, Valley County Health System, and Wagner Bunkhouse and Cabins. Enjoy the broadcast, brought to you in part by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Trotter Fertilizer is happy to help bring you this broadcast of high school sports. They are proud to support the Ansley Litchfield Spartans. Trotter Fertilizer provides fertilizer, chemicals, custom application, grain storage, propane, and more to Central Nebraska. Contact them today and they'll start helping you with your operation. Trotter Fertilizer in Ansley and Litchfield.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
Back underway here in Litchfield as Twin Loup will have the basketball, leading 36-31 with just under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Mace Barron drives baseline, tiptoes, goes reverse and scores it. Mace Barron, what a drive and score.
Yeah, what a move on the baseline. And then, like you said, the finish on the reverse.
Luke Bailey, right side of the wing, over to Cunningham in the corner. Owen surveys, now back to Bailey. Now Jensen on the left wing. Jensen gets it over into the hands of Magner, who can't get the three to go. Rebound is controlled by Slocum. Goes back up with it, can't score it. It was all but in. And now out of bounds, the ball will go back to Twin Loup, which you can maybe hear some folks in gold and black do not agree with the call of. Harris will bring it forward, 4:15 to go third quarter, a 7-point lead for the Twin Loup Wolves. Harris, nice move, pull up three, couldn't get it to go off the rim. Slocum the rebound. Spartans in the half court with Cunningham. Cunningham with it, right side wing, now left side to Bailey. In the corner, it's Jensen. Ball above the head, back to Bailey, left wing. Gets it over into the hands of Magner. Now in the corner, it's Cunningham. Wow! Luke Bailey jumped up for it in the lane. Cunningham hit him, and he just caught it, and in stride went up and scored two. Back to a 5-point game. Back the other direction. The shot doesn't go off of the backboard by Jackson Hall, but it's put back up in for two.
And it was Mace Barron again who got the offensive rebound and then the reverse layup.
Mace leads the Twin Loup Wolves in rebounding at 7.5 per game. Cunningham in the corner, lobs it into Slocum, turns, shoots, and the shot from his left hand doesn't go. Bailey in amongst four Twin Loup Wolves, can't get the putback. And now the rebound, Mace Barron again. 3 to go, third quarter. Yaya Harris fouled.
Well, with Twin Loup's lead up to 7, you've got 3 minutes left to go in this quarter. You just feel like this final 3 minutes of the quarter, very critical to maybe even the outcome of this game. If you're Ansley Litchfield, you don't really want to get down by more than 7.
Inbounds three doesn't go for Henry Sortum. Rebound is tracked down by Ansley Litchfield. Cunningham into the front court. Off to Bailey right side. They enter it down into Slocum, who had the ball grabbed by Mace Barron, and things got a little bit chippy there between Slocum and Barron coming away maybe a little bit more confused than anything as Slocum kind of took offense to him grabbing at the basketball.
That's a second foul on Mace Barron. Barron did a good job of coming over to help defensively. Thought he was going to force the jump ball, but they called the foul instead.
Luke Bailey bumped, forced him into a fadeaway shot that wouldn't go in the lane. Yaya Harris fouled. Ansley Litchfield fans want the push off. Not going to get the call this time, but certainly maybe raises the awareness of the officials after hearing some chirps about it a little bit. It'll be a baseline inbound.
Foul was on Schulte, his first.
Harris to inbound it, lobs it in, and now a turnover into the hands of Ansley Litchfield. Luke Bailey into the front court, rises up over Harris, and a charge is called. That might be one that a lot of folks on both sides are looking back at the replay on sandhillsexpress.com of. And that is the third foul on Luke Bailey. Twin Loup back into the front court, leading by 7, 40-33. Harris into the corner, gets it into Mace Barron, drives in, blocked by Slocum, but Harris is right there to clean it up and score 2 more.
First points of the second half for Harris. He's got 23 in the game to lead all scorers.
Bailey to Schulte, now back to Bailey. Pass fake, gets him into the lane. Tough shot, wouldn't go. Bailey the rebound, reapplies pressure, and a foul called. And Mace Barron called for the foul. Might have tried a bit hard to sell that one, and I think that's the explanation he's getting from the official here.
And that'll be the third now on Mace Barron.
A couple of big free throws upcoming for the Spartans and Luke Bailey as he heads to the charity stripe. Bailey's first falls. Back to an 8-point game. Couple of substitutions coming in for both teams. Jensen back in for the Spartans. It's Otten as well as Emmett Sortum into the game for Twin Loup. Bailey's second follows the first, and that makes it a 7-point game. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Harris into the front court. Gives it off to Carter Hall. Hall steps into a top-of-the-key 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down, and then a tie-up. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the home team. Big minute 37 here as we approach the fourth quarter. Jensen to Schulte. Now Jensen on the right wing. Pressured by Harris, has to give it up to Bailey. Back to Jensen. He'll pull another 3. Just missed. It rims out. Harris back the other way for Twin Loup. Yaya, shifty movement. Drives in the lane. Left it short. A whistle and a foul.
Who is it on?
It's on Jensen. His first.
First time Yaya's been to the line tonight.
His first falls.
In fact, this is that was the first free throw that Twin Loup has taken tonight.
Harris with 21 in the first half. They've really been playing tougher defense on him, but he kind of switched up his game and has dished up a couple of assists. Has scored 2, but has kind of had to change the way he plays the game offensively as he knocks home the second free throw. Schulte, a 3 from the corner off the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Big collision. And a foul called, I believe, on Carter Hall of Twin Loup.
Just the third team foul against Twin Loup in this quarter, the first against Carter Hall.
Cunningham gets it into Luke Bailey, wipes the hands off, and walks forward with under a minute to go, third quarter. Cunningham in the corner, almost threw it into the hands of Harris. Bailey controls it, spins, shoots, and scores. What a nifty move by Luke Bailey in the lane. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Harris tries to find the angle, won't go. Rebound Luke Bailey. 33 seconds to go, third quarter. 7-point game. Feels like that's been the magic number, hasn't it? That Ansley Litchfield's been trying to get inside of.
1 second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Schulte with it, skip pass over to Cunningham. To Jensen, now Cunningham on the left wing, lobs it into Bailey, and Bailey is fouled. With just under 12 seconds, the next foul for either team will result in 2 free throws, whether it's shooting or not. Cunningham in the corner, up top. Now they get it into Bailey. Bailey shoots and rims out. Twin Loup the rebound, 3 seconds. Yaya Harris dribbling behind the back. Shoots it at the buzzer. Oh, almost went in from half court.
Man, that was kind of close.
Yeah, we kind of had a perfect angle for that one. It was just off the left side back rim. They put 8 minutes back up on the clock, and this one will be decided coming up in the fourth. 44-37 is the Twin Loup lead over Ansley Litchfield here in Litchfield on KBBN Radio.
In Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
At Flatwater Bank, we're still committed to calling our customers by name. Because of technology, we may not see you as much anymore, but whether you choose to bank with us online or in person, we're still your hometown bank. We still call you by name when we see you, and we're here for you when you need us. If you're currently not our customer, we would love a chance to show you what you've been missing. Visit us today to start banking with a bank that knows you. At Flatwater Bank, we are still pioneering.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Twin Loup basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Sortum with it, gets it down to Barron, shoots through a double team, has it blocked, fight for the rebound, last touched by Ansley Litchfield. Baseline inbound upcoming. Harris slaps the basketball. Surveys, now kicks it out to Otten, 15-footer left way long. Harris, weak side rebound, goes glass and puts it back up and in. Right place, right time for the long shot. And Twin Loup opens the quarter with a score.
And Twin Loup has been out-rebounding Ansley Litchfield here in this second half.
And now Ansley Litchfield whistled for a travel. Yaya Harris playing the top of that Twin Loup defense and caused Schulte to think about it a little bit longer, took the extra step.
Big moment in the game right here now, especially for Ansley Litchfield. You're down by 9. You've just started the fourth quarter. Next couple of minutes could be critical.
Ansley Litchfield almost gets themselves a turnover. Twin Loup controls it, though, and now a turnover. Luke Bailey off and running. The sprint the other way, goes glass and scores it. That's a good start if you're Ansley Litchfield. Trying to stay away from that 11-point largest lead that Twin Loup once held in the first half. Harris with the dribble and a foul called. Twin Loup fans wanted that call about 6 seconds earlier on Schulte. Comes a little bit later, and it'll be a sideline inbound.
And that is the second on Landon Schulte.
Got himself a tall task. He's just trying to stay right in the chest of Yaya Harris and mirror him everywhere he goes. Harris off to Sortum, one dribble, corner three. Barron just off the front rim, rebound to Cunningham. Here come the Spartans. Cunningham to Schulte, right wing. Back up to Cunningham. Now dribbles to the left side. Bailey in the corner. Ball above the head to Cunningham. Touch pass to Slocum. Knocked out of there, but taken back by Bailey. A foul called. Question is, will it be on the floor? It will be. Schulte will come out. Wagner will come back in as Bailey gets it into the corner to Jensen. His three doesn't go. Luke Bailey the miss and the putback. Yaya Harris into the front court. His team leading by 5. Step back three, just short. Wagner the rebound. And Luke Bailey will walk it forward. Cunningham to Bailey. Ansley Litchfield works the perimeter, trying to drive inside. Was Magner trying to get it back out to Luke Bailey, but it's intercepted by Harris. Harris back the other way, weaving through the defense of the Spartans, won't go. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Little scoring update. Luke Bailey had 6 points in the first half. He's got 12 in this second half for Ansley Litchfield. So 18 in the game now for Bailey, 27 in the game for Yaya Harris of Twin Loup, who leads all scorers.
Harris throws it into Otten, who's 10-footer way long. Mace Barron, good position on Slocum, gets fouled from behind on the putback attempt. And that's a hard one for Slocum to hold up on and not commit the foul. but just one that maybe you have to try to not commit since your opponent was in such good position. But he stops Barron from having a wide open layup, and he goes to the free throw line. However, Mace Barron, over the years, I've noticed is a very good free throw shooter, knocks home the first. Barron's second does not go. Rebound to the Spartans. 6-point game. Largest lead has been 11. That was in the first half. Magner with the basketball, drives baseline, cut off. Cunningham comes over and helps out. Owen brings the ball to the right wing, skips it over to Luke Bailey. Bailey faked the three, drives in through the triple team, steps back, shoots, and scores. Luke Bailey was in his bag right there.
Wow, what a tough finish by Bailey. I mean, 3 if not 4 defenders collapsing over him, and he's still able to get it to go in traffic.
Sordom steps into a three, won't go. Otten has the rebound poked out of his hands, and last touched it back to the Spartans, who are trying to make a run. You blink, and they're down just 4 here on their home floor in Litchfield. Timeout has been called for. Want to take a moment to thank our great sponsor of tonight's broadcast, 4 County Heating and Air. Owners Brian and Austin serve the area with more than 20 years of combined experience in the industry. Call for a free estimate and timely service. 4 County Heating and Air in Broken Bow, 308-872-2258. Thank you as well to Clang Financial. They're honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you might have. Reach them at 308-872-6810. Clang Financial in downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. Well, the one thing we haven't seen, Brent, is that dunk you were talking about in the pregame.
Yeah, well, both defenses are trying to make sure that doesn't happen with the way they're getting back in transition defense. Ansley Litchfield has scored 6 points here in this quarter. All 6 have been from Luke Bailey, who is really picking it up on the offensive end in this second half, has 14 of his 20 here in the second half for Ansley Litchfield.
5:04 to go, fourth quarter. Teams come out of the timeout. It'll be Ansley Litchfield basketball as the Spartans trail by 4. The closest they've been in a little bit, kind of fluctuated between 7 and 9 points for a while. Largest deficit for the Spartans was 11. Ansley Litchfield coming into this one at 5 and 6, Twin Loup 7 and 3. Ansley Litchfield in the half court. Cunningham, high post look, out to Bailey. Fake the three, behind the back. Drives in, triple teamed, hit. Ball taken away by Twin Loup, and now a jump ball called right there in the lane. And boy, I do have to say, Luke Bailey in there amongst that triple team. So many collisions of arms and heads and elbows. I'm kind of just asking the question, the genuine question, how there wasn't a foul. Kind of join the folks in gold and black on that one. Ansley Litchfield on the inbounds. They lob it in, and it's taken away. On a different page was Jensen on the receiving end of that one. 4-point lead for Twin Loup, Wolves basketball. Yaya Harris with it up top. Schulte picks him up. Yaya drives in, and a jump ball is called. Will stay with Twin Loup as the official explains his call, saying 2 hands were on the ball. Baseline inbound upcoming.
Yeah, good help defensively by Bailey. He's the one that came over, reached in, and forced the tie-up situation.
Harris slaps the basketball, ball above the head, surveys, gets it in the corner. The three from Carter Hall does not go. Fight for the rebound, pulled out of there by Slocum of the Spartans. Still a 4-point deficit for Ansley Litchfield. Cunningham, jump pass to Schulte. Now near side, over to Bailey. Now Schulte, the three, just left it long. Rebound, Luke Bailey. Bailey reapplies pressure, rises, shoots, doesn't score. Rebound, Twin Loup. 3:47 to go, fourth quarter. Carter Hall with the basketball, drives in, shoots, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Ansley Litchfield getting the stops on defense and forcing one and dones, but just can't get a score of their own. Slocum does well to control it inside, kicks it out. Jensen's three, off of the rim, rebound Harris. Twin Loup back in the half court. Carter Hall, a three of his own, got it to go off glass.
Wow, what a big shot from Carter Hall, his second three of the night.
And it's back to a 7-point game. Spartans needing a score. Again, they work the perimeter. Bailey, touch pass. Schulte, corner three, does not answer. Harris the rebound. Schulte's got these open looks, just hasn't been able to get them to go as consistently tonight. Oh. Harris, what a move inside.
What a crossover by Yaya to get into the lane and then the finish at the rim. Wow.
Goodness gracious. Luke Bailey, step back, three, hits it to answer, and a timeout called by Ansley Litchfield. What a exchange and up and down of the court there as we head to a timeout. It's a 52-46 lead for Twin Loup over Ansley Litchfield.
And in Ansley is a proud radio sponsor of area high school sports. The skills that students learn in athletics go beyond the playing field. These student athletes learn teamwork, work ethic, and competitiveness, just to name a few. The sports that they participate in also are a way to bring communities together. The team at Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley is happy to help bring you this broadcast to cheer on your team.
At Muddy Creek Ag in Ansley, they love supporting the Ansley Litchfield Spartans and all that these student athletes achieve in competition and in the classroom. Pete, Ryan, Trey, and Brandy supply their customers with all feed and seed products while exceeding expectations with fair prices and service that is unmatched by the competition. They have new and used seed tenders and are your local channel seedmen, cheering on the Spartans and bringing you this sports coverage. Muddy Creek Ag. Call 308-935-1155 for Muddy Creek Ag on Highway 2 in Ansley.
Back to the action, 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 6-point lead for Twin Loup. A three in the corner by Hall doesn't go. Schulte the rebound, holds it up, and they get it off to Cunningham, who will bring it forward. Owen into the front court. His team down 6. Schulte in the corner. Nice set play out of the timeout, and it results in a layup for Chayton Jensen.
Yeah, what a great cut to the rim by Jensen, and then Bailey with the find on the assist.
2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. A three from Hall. Does not go. Rebound. Oh, Schulte got obliterated inside. Bailey the other way. Throws it down with two hands. 2-point game, a minute 46 to go, fourth quarter, and they're on their feet in Litchfield.
Well, there's your answer on if we're going to see a dunk. This has been a great game. Wow.
It's been back and forth, leads as big as 11. A majority of the time, it's kind of floated anywhere from 5 to 9 points, the lead for Twin Loup. But much like their game that they were coming off of, Ansley Litchfield hung around against Amherst for the entire game, took the lead late, and then ended up losing that one on a buzzer beater. Luke Bailey had a big double-double in that game last night. And now he's trying to follow it up here, and he and his Spartans are trying everything they can to get that lead back here late.
Bailey with 11 of Ansley Litchfield's 13 fourth quarter points.
Yaya Harris in the lane. Sortum, shot won't go. Rebound inside to Hall. Put back won't go. Rebound, Luke Bailey. He's fouled.
Boy, great opportunities for Twin Loup. Right down low in the paint area, but just could not finish at the rim.
Full length of the floor to go for Ansley Litchfield. Neither team in a situation where a foul would send their opponent to the line. Just 2 team fouls for each team here in the quarter. Cunningham into the front court. Now Bailey in the corner. Bailey gets it back in the corner. Shot fake, goes baseline, finds the angle, can't score. Fight for the rebound, and a jump ball. Harris and Bailey both had their hands on it. Luke Bailey went up, thought he got contact. No call. And a timeout on the floor. Possession arrow pointing towards Ansley Litchfield. It'll be a baseline inbounds, I believe, when they come back from the timeout. We'll just keep it here again and take this opportunity to thank our friends at Thrivent Financial. They're proud to support area teams as they work hard to achieve their goals. Representative Scott Harvey wants to help you with your financial goals by creating a strategy that reflects your priorities and protects what matters most to you. For insurance, investments, or planning for retirement, call Scott Harvey and Thrivent Financial at 308-872-2511.
Well, the Stars have come out tonight. Yaya Harris, 29 for Twin Loup. Luke Bailey, after just 6 in the first half, now has 25 in the game for Ansley Litchfield.
Ansley Litchfield can tie it or take the lead on this trip. Bailey holding it, lobs it for Cunningham, does well to receive it. Now in the corner to Bailey, shot fake, drives in, shoots it up, scores it! Took the contact from Mace Barron, who wanted to charge, didn't get the call, and we're tied up at 52 with a minute to go. Harris centers the basketball, gets it off to Carter Hall. The defense chants come in. Hall on the right side, that's Jackson, skips it over to Carter. Carter holds it up. The touch pass to Sortum, now Hall, thought about the three. One dribble into Barron, drives in, lost the basketball, and it goes to Ansley Litchfield. Good defense by Lane Slocum inside, just stood his ground. Mace Barron lost it trying to dribble around him.
And there's 1.4 second difference between shot clock and game clock. So Ansley Litchfield can take this thing down almost to the end of the fourth.
Have I said so far this season how much I love the shot clock? It's been great a couple of times already in its opening season. Bailey holding the basketball, gets it off to Cunningham. 18 seconds remaining in the game. It's tied at 52 apiece. And a timeout called by Ansley Litchfield. Believe it or not, we'll step away for this one. 15 seconds flat, 52. We are tied between Twin Loup and Ansley Litchfield. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Bball TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Oh, you mentioned the crowd earlier, Brent. Now they're in full roar over there on the far side and here on the near side. It's almost a capacity crowd in the bleachers.
Well, they have gotten their money's worth tonight. Man, this has been great.
Worth the price of admission. And a great game here in the very young year of 2025.
1 second difference between shot clock and game clock.
15 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Cunningham with the basketball, right side of the wing. 10 on the shot clock. Gets it off to Bailey. Bailey comes near side, gets it to Cunningham at the free throw line. Gets it back to Bailey. Floater in the lane, left it short. Rebound Bailey, and time expires. Extra basketball in Litchfield on a Friday night.
And I'm so glad, because I want to see more of this.
Should be a fun overtime, folks. We're tied at 52 apiece. Like Brent said before, the Stars have come out, and so have the communities of Sargent, Taylor, Litchfield, and Ansley, and maybe a few places beyond that. 4 minutes up on the clock when we come back on KBBN Radio.
Wolves is brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters, whose members include 4W Delaney, Agland ATV, Burwell Dental Clinic, Burwell Family Practice PC, Calamus Outfitters, Carhartt Lumber Company, Central Nebraska Electric, Central Nebraska Medical Clinic, City of Sargent, Connie's Beauty Salon, Corner Stop, Craig and Diane Van Cura, Dad's Calamus East, and Diamond Ring Ranch. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you in part by the Twin Loop Boosters.
I'll be honest, Brent, it really felt like we were on a crash course towards overtime, didn't it? It kind of just felt like with as good as the basketball was, no matter what the deficit was either way the whole time, it just felt like everybody in this building deserved to see some overtime ball, and now we're getting it.
Yaya Harris, 29 points in the game for Twin Loup, 21 of those in the first half. Luke Bailey, 27 in the game, 21 of those in the second half.
Those two jump it up. Yaya Harris wins the tip and brings it forward for Twin Loup. This 4 minutes is going to go fast, folks. Barron in the corner. Mace holds on to it. Nothing available. Skips it up top to Sortum. Touch pass into Otten. Has it knocked away. Barron tracks it down in the corner. Off to Henry. Sortum, his three goes to open up overtime.
Wow, what a big shot by Henry Sortum. He's got 5 in the game.
Luke Bailey with it at the top of the key. 30 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Bailey kicks it off. Schulte to answer. No. Luke Bailey drives in, shoots it over. Otten won't go. Rebound Jensen keeps the ball live. And a foul is the result because Chayton Jensen kept the ball moving.
Foul was on Barron, and that is his 4th.
Mace, a big rebounding presence for Twin Loup and a big scoring presence on putbacks as well. Bailey, the lob inside, can't get it to go off the front of the rim. Rebound Henry Sortum. Approaching a minute gone here in the fourth quarter, a 3-point lead for Twin Loup. Barron in the corner, back to Sortum. Can he hit another one? He can!
Wow!
Henry Sortum in overtime, 6 points from beyond the arc from almost exactly the same location.
He had only 2 points in regulation.
Luke Bailey kicks it out to Schulte, a blocking foul called on Mace Barron, and that'll be it for Mace.
Well, Mace is going to foul out 5 total points, but boy, he was, as you said, an effective part on what Twin Loup was doing on the boards, certainly defensively, but now they'll have to play the rest of the way without him.
Bailey into Schulte. Now they get that out and inside to Jensen. Spin move, scores 2 off the glass. Nice post move there by Jensen. 4-point game. 2:30 to go in overtime. Twin Loup with the lead and the basketball. Free throw line jumper does not go in for Emmett Sortum. Fight for the rebound, pulled out of there by Cunningham. Twin Loup headed back the other direction. Ansley Litchfield. Luke Bailey, free throw line. Owen Cunningham can't get the shot to go. Bounced on the baseline. Ball goes back to Twin Loup. .209 to go, fourth quarter. Twin Loup basketball. Wolves with a 4-point lead. Thanks for joining us on KBBN Radio and Sandhills Express Video. Jack Simpson behind the camera. He's Brent Apperson. I'm Jeremy Scheib. Glad to have you here in Litchfield via the radio or video broadcast. Twin Loup basketball. Sortum blocked inside by Jensen. Reapplies pressure, can't get it to go. Rebound inside Otten. And now a whistle and a foul. The official's going to talk it over and see if they're on the same page as far as who the foul is on.
Yeah, it's going to be on Slocum.
What a big rebound inside by Twin Loup's Grant Otten to retain possession.
For Lane Slocum, his second.
Harris to key it in. Gets it inside. Shot goes up, but does not go for Hall. Harris the rebound. Can't get it over the front of the rim. Rebound Slocum. So many shots close inside for Twin Loup, but no points that trip. Cunningham in the corner. Jump pass to Jensen. Now gets it back on the right side of the wing. Bailey a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Sortum. Now Bailey almost picks it off, and ooh, maybe some inadvertent contact there as Bailey comes over and hits Harris going for the basketball and trying to go all the way through. Ends up hitting Harris and knocking him to the ground and gets called for the foul.
And I think that's his fourth. It is. Fourth team foul, too, so both teams with 4 team fouls.
Nice show of sportsmanship. Bailey helped Harris up off of the ground. Harris took the hand and now drives the other way and is fouled. And he'll shoot free throws, and he knew it immediately. Good awareness of where they were at in the game by Harris.
Yaya's been to the line just twice. I'll tell you what happened there after he shoots this one. I don't want to jinx anything.
Harris's first, false.
There you go. He's 3 for 3 on the night from the free throw line.
And that made it a 5-point game. Harris's second does not go. Rebound Bailey. Remains a 2-possession game. Would have with the make either way, but Schulte in the corner. Jump pass over to Cunningham. Holds it up. Now Schulte. Deep three-pointer. Left it short. Rebound Cunningham. His putback short as well. Slocum inside is fouled. He'll go to the line.
Well, these are 2 really big free throws for Lane Slocum. If he can make them, that would make it a 1-possession game.
Slocum at the line. Can't get the first one to go. Kind of hit the back of the rim, shot forward to the front, and fell off. Carter Hall back into the game. Gets really quiet as I think they had the foul maybe registered on the wrong player.
Looks like they ended up giving it to Grant Otten, his first.
Slocum second. Does not go. Rebound pulled out of there by Jensen. Gets it to Bailey. Shot pick. Drives inside. Gathers. Shoots over a double team. Left it short. Slocum the miss and cleans it up on the board. 3-point game. 40 seconds to go here in overtime. Sortum fouled by Cunningham. Ansley Litchfield elects to go to the foul game. Really the only option they had, as the shot clock for Twin Loup would have essentially bled off all but 4 seconds.
First time that Henry Sortum has been to the line tonight.
Sortum's first, falls.
Big free throw. That makes it a 2-possession game again.
His second also goes. 2 humongous free throws for Sortum.
How about Sortum in the overtime? 2 threes and now 2 free throws.
And now gets the turnover and is fouled. Got his hands on the basketball, high pointed it, and then was fouled, and will head back to the line on the other side. And if he can be successful here, that might just all but put it even more out of reach for Ansley Litchfield.
Boy, the overtime period has turned into the Henry Sortum show. Unbelievable. 2 threes, 2 critical free throws made, and now he's back at the line again.
This one off the back of the rim and out. Sortum second. No. Rebound Bailey. 30 seconds to work with. 5-point game. Luke Bailey quickly ahead. Step back 3-pointer. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound again to Sortum, and he's fouled. The kid's a rebounding and turnover free throw machine.
Well, he has had his hands all over this overtime period, that is for sure. By the way, he had 2 points when we started the overtime, but he's got 8 in overtime.
Sortum's first, all net.
And now 9. He's got 9 of the 10 points that Twin Loup has scored here in the overtime period.
Sortum's second does not go. Rebound Bailey. Off and running, 18 seconds left in overtime. Bailey kicks it out. Cunningham, quick three. Off the side of the rim. Guess who? The rebound. Henry Sortum.
That's incredible.
It's like the ball has has metal in it, and his hands are magnets. He'll go back to the free throw line.
Well, Twin Loup looking really good now, up by 2 possessions with just 11.9 seconds remaining.
Sortum's shot does not go. It remains a 2-possession game. Henry Sortum to the line again. His second does go, and that makes it a 7-point contest. And now Ansley Litchfield threw it away. But was it touched? They say it was not.
I'm not sure what they called.
They're going to say that nobody touched it at all, so it's going to go back to the baseline under the Twin Loup basket. No time came off the clock either, obviously.
And it's Twin Loup ball.
Carter Hall gets it into Yaya Harris, who is fouled immediately.
Yaya Harris with 30 points in the game. 21 of those came in the first half. 16 of them in the second quarter alone.
Harris's first goes. Ball was inbounded to Harris, and he was fouled pretty quickly after that, but I don't think it was less than 1/10 of a second quick, as there's still 11.9 on the game clock as Harris goes 2 for 2 at the stripe, and it's now a 9-point game. Luke Bailey into the front court, 9 seconds, rises for 3, missed everything. Rebound on the weak side by Jackson Hall, and now no foul coming from Ansley Litchfield as the win is secured by Twin Loup. What a game that went the distance and then some into overtime. 65-56 is the final. And I think everybody in here will be talking about this one on into the weekend. We'll take a break. When we come back, Brent will have a look at the final numbers, and we'll close things out from here in Litchfield. Girls and boys basketball doubleheader, which, by the way, you can watch the full video replay of on the Sandhills Express YouTube and Facebook pages. We appreciate all of you that are tuning in on radio and video, and we very much appreciate all of the sponsors that made it possible for us to be here tonight.
Wouldn't you like to feel like you were number one? Nebraska State Bank and Trust would like to make you number one with great rewards like instant issue debit cards, mobile banking and deposit capture, estimates and online banking, and free bill pay, not to mention a free gift with each new checking account. You're sure to feel like a winner. Head on in to any of their friendly branches in Broken Bow, Callaway, and Myrna, and let them make you number one. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. When your car gets dented, dinged, smashed, or smacked, the last thing you should have to worry about is it being in the right hands to get it fixed. When you choose Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow, your vehicle will leave their shop looking great. Don't forget, Rod can also help you with those windshield chips. Take care of them before they get worse and cost you more money. If your windshield already needs replaced, they can do that too. Rod's Body and Paint on the curve, west of Broken Bow.
Why did the cardinal cross the road? To get to your neighbor's bird feeder. You can keep the birds in your backyard with a bird feeder full of fresh bird seed from Arrow Seed. Arrow Seed in Broken Bow offers feeders and 9 varieties of bird seed to choose from. Arrowseed's bird seed is available in economically priced bulk quantities from 1 pound to 50 pounds, so you can get as much or as little as you need at a great price. Get the birds back to your yard with a full bird feeder from Arrowseed in Broken Bow.
Welcome back one last time to Litchfield as the boys game has just gone final. Twin Loup comes on the road to Litchfield and goes to overtime to get the victory, 65-56. With a look at your final numbers, here's Brent.
All right, Jeremy, thanks. We'll look first at Twin Loup, who gets the win, their 8th of the season, led by Yaya Harris. What a game. 32 points to lead all scores. 21 of those came in the first half. 3 players finish in double figures for Twin Loup. Henry Sortum had 2 points at the end of regulation, and then he scores 10 in the overtime to finish with 12 points for Twin Loup. 2 huge threes to start the overtime from Henry Sortum, and then he knocked down 4 free throws as well to help seal the win. So a big overtime period for him. He finished with 12 for Twin Loup. Also in double figures was Carter Hall. He finished with 10 for the Wolves. Rest of the scoring for Twin Loup, Grant Otten finished with 2. Emmett Sortum had 4 points, and Mace Barron had 5. Meanwhile, for Ansley Litchfield, led by Luke Bailey, he scored 6 points in the first half, scored 21 in the second half to help bring Ansley Litchfield back and force overtime. He would finish with 27 in the game for the Spartans. Landon Schulte had 5 points for Ansley Litchfield. Owen Cunningham had 5. Great game for Chayton Jensen. He knocked down 3 threes on the night, finished with 15 in the game for the Spartans. And Lane Slocum had 4 points for Ansley Litchfield. So again, your final, Twin Loup wins at 65-56 over Ansley Litchfield, as we had to go to overtime to decide it.
Ansley Litchfield falls to 5-7. Twin Loup improves to 8-3. So the doubleheader is split. The Ansley Litchfield girls got the victory in the earlier game, and then Twin Loup gets the victory here in the boys contest. Thank you to the sponsors that made it possible for us to be here tonight. Four County Heating and Air, Clang Financial, Dairy Queen, Thrivent Financial, Court Transfer, Moonlight Custom Screen Print and Embroidery, the Twin Loup Boosters, Trotter Fertilizer, Central Nebraska Electric, Flatwater Bank, Insurance of the Heartland, Muddy Creek Ag, and Hamilton Telecommunications. Thank you as well to these sponsors you hear on every high school and Huskers broadcast. Nebraska State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Arrow Seed, Shelter Insurance, Custer Federal State Bank, Grocery Cart, Agland ATV, Made Lumber, Team Physical Therapy, Geared for Sports, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency, Inc. Well, Brent, fun night here in Litchfield tonight, I would say.
Yeah, it was a great night. Big win for Twin Loup to go to, 8-3 on the season. For Ansley Litchfield, boy, think about the last couple of nights. I mean, losing on a buzzer beater to Amherst, and then you lose in overtime tonight. But just a fantastic game. The Stars came out tonight. The crowd came out tonight. It was a fabulous atmosphere, and it was a joy to be here tonight.
We hope you folks have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we thank you so much for joining us here on KBBN. Hey, if you're wanting to do some listening to the radio tomorrow, we've got a couple of games coming to you from Kearney. Brent and I are going to be there for first a boys basketball game, as Broken Bow is going to be facing Arlington, and then it's going to be the Broken Bow girls in the Nebraska, I'm going to mess up this name, the Nebraska Girls Basketball Showcase.
There you go.
There
well
we
done.
go.
Yeah, well said.
I've mixed up those 4 words several different ways this week.
By the way,
be taking on Freeman.
Yeah, by the way, you said the Broken Bow boys are playing Arlington. Are there any famous alums from Arlington that you know of?
Brittany Wilkins. She played in the WNBA, went to Arlington.
Did she?
She did, yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know of any others.
Well, the one I was thinking of was Jeremy Shipe, a proud grad of Arlington.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to relocate 4 hours to the west from where I went to high school in Arlington, and now having the opportunity to call a game featuring my alma mater. It'd be kind of cool. Check that one off the list.
It will be fun.
So we invite you folks to check in with us for those games right here on KBBN. Boys game scheduled for 1:30, girls game scheduled for 3:30. We'll have them both for you here on KBBN. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Jack Simpson behind the camera, for Brent Amperson, I'm Jeremy Scheib, wishing you a great rest of your evening.
Listening to our coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Also, a special word of thanks goes out to our sponsors who make our coverage possible. You too can thank those businesses by allowing them to be a service to you. Join us again next time for our continuing coverage of high school sports. In the meantime, read more on SandhillsExpress.com from Central Nebraska's sports source.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bow's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Bay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loup.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Oh, hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6 and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Home, going back. Home will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Home, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A 3, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
With the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Nice post move, lays it up and in, and scores 2.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long 3, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime. Goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it. And looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry. Handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bow's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean, and Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field.